Deploy, had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still to the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof of my life, better more than no proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You never know what is a star like another city, the driver's side fly, just a large. Some of them. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with view for free. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hello, defensive coordinator. What's your getup today? What you got going on?
Hey, welcome back, you infiltrator.
What?
Don't act like you don't know what you did.
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
I legitimately do not know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything.
Send Gelby some advice.
I didn't send any advice. What are you talking about?
Topics?
Guy just wanted to know who he was co-hosting with. I gave him a couple pointers.
Hey, wait a minute. The funny thing is, we go. That's Tobin.
I didn't listen to what happened then thereafter. I just kind of was like, yeah, do what you got to do and moving on. So,
hey, how about them Marlins?
How about them? 3 out of 4 out of the rat bastard Mets. They are legitimately the weirdest team I think I've ever seen in my life.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for sure.
They are the weirdest team ever. It's like, hey, you think they're playing hot? They're like, nope, franchise record losing streak. You think they're dead? Nope, we're gonna take 6 out of 7. It's
but then the crazy thing is that they kept saying on the broadcast how good they are when they score 4 runs, and then they won 1-0 and 2-0.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Close games. I mean, it was impressive. Some nails performances by the bullpen.
Oh, the bullpen. Because when it was first and second, and Peekaboo was pitching, I'm like, oh boy.
Always makes me nervous when he does that stupid thing. What are you doing, dude? The headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Kia, Miami, the Domino's game. You'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Hello, Vlad. Good morning here on this lovely Monday. How are you?
Morning, man. Good. Can't complain.
Football is footballing. We got the pads going on today in Miami Gardens, so that's exciting. Everybody,
that is exciting. That's exciting. Not used to the warm-up period to football. right. Because when I tell you we did conditioning tests, we reported on Sunday, took all of our tests, right? So you had to do your P tests and all that for the weed. And then we had meetings on Sunday night. Monday morning, full get out. You playing football, right? The crazy thing about it is that they are playing more football than I did. And let me tell you why. Every drill they do is 11 on 11. So that's full team for most of the practice.
Mm-hmm.
We only had like 10 plays of it. Right? 10 plays, 12 plays, the starters get like 3 or 4, and you're on your way. From what I'm hearing is that the starters are out there 5-6 plays. So I think what he's trying to do is get them as close to football without actually footballing. You know what I mean? So real-time, game-like situations. There's no 7-on-7.
Yeah,
in a game,
7-on-7. My God, he was so passionate about it last week.
Well, and I understand why is because the quarterback can sit there and pat the ball, and they time it, right? And they tell him, but they don't they don't really pay attention to it anyway, right? You're running 3-step drops on 7-on-7, and the two backs are doing nothing, right?
Right.
Like, so I think like repetition, reading defenses all the time. You can tell a lot from what the coverage is going to be based on where the defensive linemen are lined up. So there's a lot of like, again, getting ready for real football. I appreciate it. I understand it. They don't do a whole lot of one-on-ones. I think the worst drill for a defender is, even if you hate 7-on-7, one-on-one pass is even worse as far as pass pro, as far as DBs versus receivers, as versus backs versus linebackers. It's just not real football. What's up?
Were you waving, Vlad? Did you have a point?
No, it was just I'm waving to the comments.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right. Well, I thought you had some thoughts on
it was shout out to D Sizzle. It was
shout out to D Sizzle. Shout out to all of our Twitchers and everybody.
Yeah. So I like what they're doing. Again, the unknown is what makes this so intriguing.
Right. Well, I think that's the thing is it's so anti-last regime. Everybody's snorting that up like you're an interim coach for the 49ers. And so like you're sitting here excited because it's definitely a different makeup from last year. He's not about the gimmicks. He's just about the football.
Right.
And but he's not over the top either. I don't think he's like Dan Campbell. Like he just seems like that's how he goes about his business. And so everybody seems to like it. He is and everybody said like they're playing intense. The reporters have said compared to what's been here. I mean, like it was as physical a padless practice as a padless practice can be. And so now everybody's excited to see what they do when there's actual
by the way
out there and how they go about it.
I don't care how you put it. There is no such thing as physical without pads.
All right.
Like not even like, again, I ain't put my mouthpiece in for no pads. Soon as we get any amount of pads, so if we go in shells, right? And I know that there can be a confrontation, mouthpiece goes in. Then you know it's real. What they say, sometimes going out to camp practice is like starting a heavyweight fight for a championship. You know, the official said, protect yourself at all times. Let's have a good fight. That's how you go into those practices. When I go into practice like that, then I know it's physical.
We got some news in the world of baseball. Luis Arraez, our former second baseman, of course, first Marlin to ever hit for the cycle. He has been traded from the San Francisco Giants to the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, he's up now.
Yep. And the Phillies, who have not been playing good baseball. I don't know what they did this weekend, but for they were, before going into the weekend, they were really struggling after the Marlins swept them. So they won 2-3 this weekend from the Orioles, but they're still hanging in that wild card as well. Of course, the Marlins win 2-0 yesterday. Joe Mack going deep. You got my buttons up, Vlad. I'll play the call here. This was Joe Mack yesterday going deep for the Fish.
3-2. Mack, he drives that one high in the air, right center field. Robert is back onto the track. It is gone. Joe Mack pumps one out to right center field. Deadlock no more. It took until the 5th, but a Marlin gets to Robert's stock. Joe Mack with home run number 11 on the year, and a beauty of a bomb makes it 1-0 Fish.
Yeah, Marlins would tack one on. Xavier Edwards with an RBI. And the Marlins right now, a game and a half out of the final wild card spot. They do have to jump the Padres, but they're a game back in the loss.
They play them pretty soon here, don't they?
No, they just played them. They just played them. They took 2 out of 3. No, they got swept. I'm sorry. What am I talking about?
We were talking about they lost 12 in a row.
They got the Braves coming up, Monster Series coming up tomorrow. They're off today.
Okay.
Is everybody off today? Is everybody off today for the deadline? Or is there
No.
actual games?
There's games. The Marlins are just
I think there are
to Atlanta.
Who we got today?
We got Yankees, Seattle. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
St.
we do a
Louis.
full
We
slate
got
today.
games, bro.
Okay, cool. The big news over the weekend was the Dodgers dodgered. They got Tarek Skubal for a bag of donuts.
And they'll still lose
How could you say that?
because they're not playing well.
But they've won the last
I
2.
mean, like, you don't think that they just
Like,
got to
They won last year by the skin of their ass. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They still won though.
Yeah, but they still can be beaten.
Winning by
Hey,
the skin of your
Vlad,
ass
can I
is not
tell
on the
you,
ring.
I will always collect the ring, no matter how slim it looked.
Yeah, when the Panthers won their first Stanley Cup, you don't engrave in Lord Stanley at the end of it by the skin of our ass. Almost
Yeah,
blew a
but they
3-0 lead.
were in the Stanley Cup the year prior, so it was you can
Well,
understand.
the Dodgers won it the year prior.
Right, and they lost it the years before.
I
They
think-
can lose.
Look, I don't need to say this is usually your move, Vlad, to psychoanalyze, but I think you're a little jelly that you're not the evil empire anymore.
No, it's not even that. I don't care about that.
The Yankees this used to be the Yankees thing. They were the evil empire, and now now you have a team here. They're like a hedge fund evil empire. They're not even like they don't even have the personality of George Steinbrenner, even though I do think their owner's getting investigated for something.
Who?
The owner of the Dodgers.
Oh,
Like
Freeman.
no, not Freeman. That's
Oh,
their GM.
that's
their
the GM.
owner, who now owns also the Lakers. I saw something where like the feds took his computers and things like that. So not great. It's financial though, Vlad. It's I know everybody goes immediately to creepo mode, but I think it was something financial. Which so yeah, you have this whole thing with the Dodgers going out and they're just collecting ace after ace to add to their team. And everybody's mad at them, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, if the Tigers want to give Tarek Skubal away for a bag of donuts because they don't want to lose him for nothing, even though there's not going to be a season next year,
because of the Dodgers.
Is it because of the Dodgers? Or
I
because
really think it's because
is
of
it
the
because-
Dodgers. It's because nobody else is making moves.
is it because of the Dodgers, or is it because of the rest of the league can't keep up with them because everybody else? Baseball, unlike the other sports, the national television rights are not the big sell. When we're talking about college football, NFL, NBA, the national rights are such a big deal. And in baseball, it's such a have and have nots of your television revenue. I mean, hell, the Marlins not only don't have a TV deal, they, didn't have a good TV deal as it was before. It got improved a little bit off of the worst. And then immediately FanDuel or Main Street Sports goes underwater. They have to do everything in-house. So
Right.
I don't think it's I think they got to figure out something like that with keeping those teams even, because there's obviously a huge gap here with what the Dodgers bring in every single year. Everybody else, the Yankees used to be ahead of this because they had their own network. They could keep all of their own cash and basically do their own deals.
I think that is the problem. There's no real revenue sharing. And so to kind of you can't really put a cap on anything.
Well, there is revenue sharing, but that's the other thing is when there is revenue sharing, the cheap teams aren't forced to pay. Like the Marlins have to be like embarrassed into it. Like that's the other part of it. And that's why the rich teams get pissed at the poor teams because they're like, well, you guys don't even do anything with the money with it.
Right.
So yeah, baseball's obviously got a lot of issues, but it's also got a little bit of a beauty in it in that you can see teams that do pay still stink. Some teams that don't pay are competitive, but everybody gets mad at the one team that gets everybody.
Yet they still go out and give $700 million contracts.
The Dodgers?
No, or
the Mets?
The Mets did too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there are rich teams that don't play well. But I don't know. Like it's one of these things where the Dodgers are being painted as the bad guys, but like, what are they supposed to do? They'd be like, oh no, we don't want more stars that we're willing to pay for.
They're reinvesting the money they make into the franchise with players. And so it's not like they're taking the money and pocketing it.
I think there probably needs to be some element of, and there's gonna end up being a cap or a floor on this. But I think the thing that is interesting in other sports is there is a science to balancing the cap. Like cost the Panthers Sergei Bobrovsky this year finally after the Cats got to use the cap in their favor. They're like, well, we're not going to pay him because we need to keep the cap within a reasonable structure. So I do think that people like that, the NBA, obviously, it's done a marvelous job in parody of champions.
I would
If you like that type of stuff.
You know how you could fix baseball with one decision? Deferred money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is the Dodgers being able to pay on a cap $2 million to Shohei Ohtani is bull bleep. That it should cost you would think in the realm of having a team is like, you don't get to pay him just $2 million up front. Now, Shohei Ohtani doesn't care because he makes so much endorsement money from Japan. He's like, well, I don't want to pay taxes on this. Obviously, we could see with Shohei with the gambling, allegedly, that they've done some shell games, it seems like, to keep as much of that money as they can. So that's why they do the deferred money and be like, oh, well, I'm going to live off my my endorsement money, and I'll get all that Dodger money down the line. So I don't know. Yeah, the deferred money is definitely a problem. They got the good players you have to have, like any other sport, feels like it has to count against you some way.
Leave Bobby Bonilla alone.
Yeah, I mean, but that's one of those things is where they have to figure something out like that. I think is if you're going to have the good players, it has to count against you in some way. So I don't know, but it was nice. It kind of felt alive. Like anytime there's a baseball controversy that you could bring in here, but I can't say I don't want to watch the Dodgers anytime, like once the playoffs come around, because you're either going to root for them or root against them, and I think a lot of people are going to take joy if it blows up in their face.
Leroy looks like Jim Caldwell.
What?
What?
It's the hoodie.
It's the hoodie with the hat.
It's not. Well, see, here's the problem. These are the only shirts I could wear, right? And before now, I only had a red one, a black one, and a blue one. So I got some more because it's the only one I could pull over this gigantic brace. I'm getting back. I'm almost back, baby.
What do you mean you're almost back?
You're giving bad 90s offensive coordinator vibes.
I'm moving it when I go to my therapy.
Yeah, but could you do us a favor and can you have a clipboard and hold it over your mouth at one point?
Yes, please do. And a pencil in your ear, on your ears.
I need you to put something like that together.
I got a surprise visit
from
Teaspoon.
Beautiful.
She said, "Hey, can you come get me?" So we're like, "Oh, what happened?" Right? Just out of the blue yesterday.
Right.
She gets home. I said, "Why you want to come home? Nothing's open."
Oh.
Campus was closed.
Wanted a meal.
And so then I go get PT. I come home. She Ubered back to school.
Oh. In and out.
In and out. Yeah. I guess she came to wash her clothes and eat.
Sorry. That's how
you feel used.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I said, well, like you ain't even like. I got home at 8:00. You were already gone. I felt like a booty call. Right?
The weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155. And it is currently here in South Florida. Right now, it is 86 degrees and cloudy. Thunderstorms on the horizon. And you guys know what it is. It's summertime, everybody. Summertime.
Yeah. It looks very ominous out there already. So I'm just going to say, over by me, it looks like it could rain at any moment in time.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on a Monday. Happy to be with you here. I want to let you guys know, got a very cool event that we do every single November, and it is back, and that is Stars and Strings. Odyssey Stars and Strings is back. Enjoy an acoustic evening of songs and stories for some of the biggest country music stars in the business, including Lee Brice, Kane Brown, Brantley Gilbert, and more. They're going to be at Hard Rock Live in the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. It is on Florida. It is on Thursday, November 12th. Tickets go on sale this Friday. You get all the details at starsandstrings.com. Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. So check that on out. Kane Brown making his return to Stars and Strings. Very cool. Probably the biggest name on that lineup. Just done it in the business for a while. The Dolphins, they're out on the practice field right now. They have the pads on. Eyes are on the pads. So all that. This was Jeff Hafley yesterday discussing why he likes the pads being on.
Yeah, I think the game changes when pads come on. I think it's easier to run the ball when the pads come on. I think offensive linemen can get their hands underneath shoulder pads. I think they can kind of hold in certain places that aren't going to get called. I think they can move people better. I think DBs can reroute wide receivers better because there's more surface area to get your hands on wide receivers. And I think certain positions, it becomes way more real. Like, let's be honest, it becomes more real. It allows us to practice in different tempos. We can go thud, where you guys will see a lot of the NFL thud somebody up, wrap them up, and then kind of let them go. I do think you need to have that physicality, and you need to callous your body, whether it's your shoulders or whether it's your hands or whether it's, a lot of your body getting used to that physical contact, which is really hard. And then it's going to allow us to go live and play real football and see who can tackle, who can break tackles.
Oof.
Oh, sounds like something I've been saying for the last however many years to you.
Is that always shouldn't you be happy about that? Like, why are you aggravated by that?
No, I'm happy by it. I'm not aggravated by it. I'm happy by it because how are you going to learn how to get your body ready for football if you don't play football?
Thought you would like Jeff Hafley there, and
I
it seems like
do.
you're just upset that Jeff Hafley's stealing
I do.
your ideas.
Just like I was telling you about how I'm not a fan of 7-on-7 either.
No,
It's
I've never
cool
heard
as hell.
anybody. I've never heard anybody say 7-on-7. They hate 7-on-7 like that guy.
I think the DBs do. They do it because you don't understand how many times they go, you ain't going to have 6 seconds to throw the ball, dude. So
They'll do this. They'll still, but DBs will do the finger wag even if a ball had no shot of getting called.
yeah,
either.
that you know what? That we need to stop that.
There's got to
Like
be new
you
rules.
can't celebrate. You can't celebrate and do the no in the hands when the ball couldn't have been caught. It wasn't because of your defensive prowess.
Yeah, right. What do you think you're doing? You're not surprising anybody.
Yep, fins up say how many more months until you can swing? 3.5 months.
Man,
Long time.
that's a long time, dude.
Yep.
That's a long
But
time.
He's done
The
till
sw-
next year.
the swelling went down. I could see the veins in my hand.
Oof.
So at least the swelling is going down. So that's a good thing.
FBG Flax says we're gonna spank the Raiders week 1. Watch. Well, I think they will. I mean, they already beat Kirk Cousins last year, and I saw some video of Kirk Cousins this week, and man, he looks terrible. He looks 100 years old.
How old is he?
100. It's too old. They
Yeah,
should
but
be
so
starting
is-
the kid.
So is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is older than Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, Kirk Cousins is not a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
No, I'm not. But here, I get tired of telling you this. How good you were has nothing to do with how good you're gonna be when you get old.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. And I'm saying you could take somebody who's younger than Aaron Rodgers and say, look at how old he looks. I've been saying that with Aaron Rodgers, and as you don't like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was great. He's
I don't really know
40-something.
what one thing has to do with the other, to be honest with you. I mean, they're not
It
playing Aaron Rodgers. They're playing at least set up right now to play Kirk Cousins. And I don't know, like
Aaron Rodgers is gonna play. What are you talking about? He's gonna start.
the Dolphins aren't playing Aaron Rodgers week
No,
one. Dude.
okay, I got you. So it has to do with. I see what you're saying. Week 1, yeah. Listen, Raiders gonna Raider until they show me otherwise. Like there's certain franchises that, like, no matter what players they have on the field, no matter who they acquire, no matter who they draft, I'm still gonna be cautious. And I can say that about the Browns. No matter what great players the Browns have, they still get it wrong. Now they've gotten it better than the Dolphins, but still, like when you say Dolphins, Browns, who do you, if I say Dolphins, Browns, who would you say has the most dysfunction?
I think it's Browns by the skin of their teeth.
But yet they've had more success in the playoffs than the Dolphins had twofold.
Had they won a game?
Yeah.
When's the last time they won a game?
3 years
Baker
ago?
Mayfield, right?
Pittsburgh.
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
It was Baker Mayfield?
It was Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what do they do with Baker Mayfield?
They got rid of him.
That
Again.
kind of that almost makes you more dysfunctional.
Again, the dysfunction is real. I live with it. Right? I'm not even disputing that. But when you think of the Browns and you think of the Dolphins, you would always say the Browns are more dysfunctional, yet they've had more success than the Dolphins in recent years. I say that to say, until I see the Raiders do it, they're the most dysfunctional because no matter who they have, they just find a way to screw it up.
They've been to a Super Bowl more recently.
What, 2001?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
if we're playing that game.
Oh, okay. Dude,
But
you would definitely say the Raiders are more dysfunctional than the Dolphins.
It's close. Dolphins are pretty. I think the Dolphins just keep strolling Zonk out there, and then we forget about the dysfunction. But
Right.
It's been pretty rough. It's been pretty dysfunctional. That's why everybody's so excited about this feeling normal. Like, because in past Dolphins years, we still have Chris Greer here with Jeff Hafley.
Right.
You know, or we have Mike McDaniel here with John Eric Sullivan. Like that's how it would have worked in past years. So the fact that they're going full clean slate is
somebody threw the Jets in the mix.
Normal. Jets are definitely in the mix.
Jets, Raiders, Browns.
Definitely in the mix.
That's what?
They're all dysfunctional cousins and saying who's the biggest loser at the
And the Jets have had more success than any of the other two.
Yeah, but they're also on the longest playoff slump right now out of anybody.
Right.
We haven't been to playoff in years.
That's rough. Yeah, no, they're nobody has a great hand at this function. I saw man, maybe I should make sure I didn't get God, because sometimes this has become a late trend where people just make up quotes. But did Deshaun Watson really say he's open to a new contract, or was that a fake quote that I saw this weekend?
They owe money. I mean, they had to borrow money from him, so
they already redid his contract.
I saw that he's got like 7 interceptions already in camp.
Here we go.
Like, what are we doing?
That's how you look when you haven't played football in 3 years.
But that's the thing, is I just keep wondering where it's like, yeah, he has 6 interceptions in four practices.
Been a while.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the problem.
Again, I would be, and this is how I feel. I would be more nervous if a quarterback didn't throw any interceptions in camp and always played safe instead of testing what he can and can't do. That's what camp is for.
Understood, but like, isn't it a little when it's him not being able to see what he can do for years?
Well, that's probably why he's got so many, because he's coming back and going, ooh, I used to be able to make that throw. I can't make that throw no more. Right?
Unbelievable. But yeah, I don't know, man. If you were to go I think right now, I think they lead it just because Deshaun Watson is starting for them, and that's been such a disaster. Then again, I mean, we're kind of at the same. Are you eating sunflower seeds? What are you doing right now, dude?
No.
What do you got?
Cherry. It was a cherry.
Cherry? What are you, a toucan?
Toucans don't eat cherries.
They absolutely do.
Wh- Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. Toucans and cherries are in the same area.
I think that whenever I see somebody on TikTok who has a pet toucan, they're feeding him cherries.
So let me get this straight. So I had a parrot. He ate cheeseburgers. What does that mean?
You fed your parrot cheeseburgers?
He loved them.
Aren't they herbivores?
Mine ate cheeseburgers. Sorry. And
he lived?
he's still alive.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Usually it's hard to give a parrot to a new owner.
No, I wasn't the owner. The girl I was dating.
Oh.
They have a rule where if you buy a parrot, an Amazon parrot, if he dies before you do, you get another one.
Really?
They live for 100 years.
Oh, so that's why JFig did what she did. It was all an insurance scheme.
JFig's a murderer.
Point for Leroy.
We'll take a break.
Yeah.
More to come here on the show. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Dolphins camp going on right now. Looking at some of the tweets from people. Boots on the ground. It appears that wide receiver Jalen Tolbert got banged up, according to David Furones. He went down after making a one-on-one catch in practice. He was down, attended to by trainers on the ground for a bit, then on a knee on the sideline, now walking under his own power. So looks like they've avoided that. Dolphins have been pretty healthy, knock on wood, to start this camp. So that's been good. Nobody is
Let me know after today.
Yeah, true.
It's again, I saw was it a safety for the Ravens? Just break into the ball, pull up lane. Like I can't explain it. I think, we do all this, players today do all this strength and sprinting, and they want to be fast and strong. They're not playing football. So when you ask your body to do some of these movements and these things, it gives out.
Got to stay hydrated, champ.
Yeah.
I got an update on a player, and this is only because I want to play the sounder.
Storm Duck. Quack, quack, quack.
Omar Kelly tweets out, just watch Storm Duck, who is on PUP because of a knee injury, open up and run. He was moving.
Can I please?
Camp is back, man.
Hey, can I please
Camp
give you
is
guys?
back.
Can I please?
He was moving.
He was moving.
Can I please give you guys a little heads up on how the PUP works?
Hmm?
So, if Storm Duck is not ready 100%, right? They'll put him on PUP. There's a number of players you can put on PUP. While he is on PUP, you can have another guy in camp. So, a lot of times teams do this for guys that are just returning, not because they're not necessarily ready, but they want to look at some other guys. And then they just are cautious with the guy coming back. So soon as Storm Duck comes back, right, and he's taken off the PUP, which has to be before the first game, soon as he comes back, guess what? Somebody going to get cut. So a lot of times this has more to do with who you want to take a look at and less to do with the guy that you put on PUP. I don't necessarily mean it's like, oh, he's behind schedule or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean that.
Well, like, look, I think the thing with Storm Duck, I think we got to remember, I mean, the guy was an undrafted free agent, kind of burst onto the scene. And then last year, because the cornerback situation got so dire, we thought he was going to be a starting guy for this team. I think ideally you want Storm Duck to add some depth to your secondary.
Correct.
It was kind of like what happened to Kader Kohu. It's like, hey, this is a nice story. This guy came out of nowhere. I don't know if I want him in my number one. Now, Chris Johnson, in the early goings, their number one pick from this year, the guy we don't talk about because he didn't get taken before Ruben Bain. He's apparently had a really nice start to camp. The cornerback out of San Diego State. So that's been great to see. Oh, look at this. Dolphins. The pads are on. And they got Zach Sealer in slow-mo running out. That's how you know football is back.
Hey, why they do the big ones running slow?
I don't know.
Right? Vlad, the big one's going to run big. Right? They you got, oh, man. See, my fast guy running slow.
Man, you yesterday, you would have been proud of Bam Adebayo because he fat shamed, or I guess he didn't fat shame. What's the term that you put? Formerly fat shamed Davion Mitchell. And I was like, yeah. So Davion Mitchell, he's been working. Everybody has seen his summers where he's worked out crazy, and he's been saying, like, I lost a ton of weight. And I asked Bam about it yesterday because he had his camp. He got the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award, which, by the way, very cool trophy. Very cool that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sends him a message. It's like you look to the screen. It's like, Bam, we have a message for you. I'm like, yeah, send him a message. Oh, it's Kareem. That's kind of cool. And so he's having his at his foundational camp. He does a little media afterwards. And he's basically he's asked about I'm asking him about the Davion Mitchell workouts because he was working out with them recently at the facility, and he's saying he's not fat anymore.
What have you seen, I guess, from what's been in so far?
Man, Davion not fat no more. He's not fat anymore. He got himself in shape, and I feel like he's gonna have a great season this year. The way he's working out, how he's treating his body, I feel like he's going to have a great season.
Not fat anymore.
So that means he was fat shaming him.
He was, yeah. What do you call that? Do you call that previous status fat shaming?
Yeah.
Or is that just giving you a compliment on all the weight you lost?
Davion ain't never going to be built like a typical basketball player based on how he plays and his size.
I've never thought of Davion Mitchell as fat. I've never thought. I thought of him.
He's just not
stocky.
skinny. He's just not skinny like those guys. Well, so
he doesn't look like Kyle Lowry though.
I was getting ready to say Kyle Lowry was stocky too.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Kyle Lowry.
That's what you want to put on it.
He looks like a football player. But
Right.
I never thought that Davion Mitchell looked thick. I didn't think they looked like he needed help passing
Maurice
the Heat
Jones
body.
Drew?
Yeah, I didn't think they looked like he needed to pass the heat conditioning test.
Right.
And it's not like, you don't say, man, you look in great shape. You just go, not fat anymore. Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got to tell you, like this Bam is a little peacocking now.
Oh, he's peacock. No, everybody's peacocking around the Heat.
I would say this though.
I would too if I smacked a man.
If I was Bam, I would adapt him up and say, enough is enough, right? Like meaning that you did what you're supposed to do. Enough was enough.
What are we talking about here?
Tyler.
Oh,
we're not
like
we're done with Tyler.
I know we done, but I would still tell him that because he got a little bit.
Tyler looks like he's getting training for the rematch. That's what he looks like getting ready for.
Did you see that picture?
Oh, what picture?
Of Tyler Herro training in his garage.
Where he's throwing the punches?
Yeah.
He's back at it.
But here's the deal. Can you ever take a man serious that's boxing in sunglasses?
No.
Right. Exactly. Look.
Why the sunglasses?
He ain't boxing. He taking a photo op.
Wait. One shirt he's wearing white and the other one he's wearing black?
Yeah, it's probably from multiple sessions.
Oh,
I'd get. I mean, unless he was
now
training so hard.
Now we're editing practice. Now we're editing.
Yeah.
We're editing fight workouts now.
He's coming for revenge.
Bam could just put his arm out like this and he wouldn't be able to touch him.
He's right about that.
Yeah.
Short wingspan for Tyler Herro. It's gonna be tough.
He probably working on his moves so he could bob and weave and not get hit.
Do the Tyson.
Yeah.
Get himself under there.
He's gonna hurt himself doing that.
Yep.
The boxing?
Tyler? Yes.
Nah, he'll be all right.
No, it's Tyler. He gets hurt. He's probably gonna find out with throwing a punch. He's got an extra bone in his hand.
He's probably got a trainer who's gonna make him look good on the mitts. He's gonna feel froggy about himself. Get into great shape that way.
Is Milwaukee gonna be the home opener for the Heat? Is that
I don't
a good
know.
shot?
I don't know.
That'd be good.
I don't know. I feel like that's one of those. I mean, they could bring him here. Yeah, you're saying do it
Miami,
here.
Yeah, bring him.
They're gonna drag out the Giannis one. I feel like that's gonna be down the line.
That's gonna be a televised game.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis heading back.
Oh,
to
for
Milwaukee.
sure. I feel like they both will. I feel like both of them will be nationally.
You sure?
televised.
What if they do the Heat in Philadelphia?
They might. I mean, they might do Knicks in Philadelphia.
They might do Boston in Philadelphia.
I tell you one thing, Bam did yesterday. That was top notch.
What
a move by him. This guy. So some kid, they have the kids. They ask the questions, right? And so some sweet kid goes out there, and he is going to be like, he's like, they're saying, "Oh, Bam, who's your favorite player? Bam, when could you dunk?" And then one kid goes, "Hey, Bam, top 5 players of all time," something like that, right? So Bam goes, he goes Kobe. Obviously, that's his favorite player of all time. So he goes Kobe, and then he goes Michael Jordan, Steph Curry. Then he goes Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan. And so everybody's sitting and be like, "Oh, he didn't pick LeBron. How could he not pick LeBron?" I'll tell you exactly why I didn't pick LeBron. You want to know why? One, there's no more recruiting. All right. He went to Philly. And second of all, Steph Curry's a free agent in 6 months. He knows what he's doing.
So
he knows exactly what he's doing.
Until Steph signs for a record-breaking deal.
Until he does it.
You know what's crazy?
Until he does, you put the feelers out.
I get you.
I was listening this morning, and of all those guys you mentioned, there's only 2 guys on that list that had an unstoppable shot. And one's not on the list. Steph Curry could shoot from anywhere. So, game changer. But Kareem had the indefensible shot.
Kareem wasn't on the list.
So what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. I'm shocked.
You're
that
shocked
Kareem wasn't on the list.
He's 29.
Yeah,
I never saw Kareem play.
Yeah.
I'm shocked Durant's on the list, but he never saw Kareem play.
Shot doesn't have to do anything to do with it. Oh,
I mean,
I think you'll love to put Kareem in there because they saw Kareem play. They got to.
Kareem definitely probably should get more all-time love. He doesn't get enough all-time love, but he's definitely not going to get all-time love from a guy who's not 30.
I'm just saying.
Although he did just win his award, maybe.
The no lie,
show him some love.
If you watch Kareem play, it was the most indefensible shot there was. Nobody could defend it. Why you shaking your head, Vlad?
You're old, man.
The old love this guy.
Yeah, it's.
Am I wrong?
Right, that's great. It was indefensible, and
right,
that's it. And
you know what else is indefensible? Steph from the parking lot.
I said that. I said,
you know what's indefensible? Michael Jordan from the from the post
from the midi.
But
you know what else is indefensible? Shaq in the post when he was in shape.
Oh man,
that you think that's going for Shaq to be on anybody's list? That kind of Shaq kind of played basketball when he wanted to.
I don't know. Shaq's never on anybody's lists.
He should be,
even though he was so dominant, physically imposing.
Is it the way his career ended? Just Big Shaq?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I think it's. Well, I think it's because if you grew up a Lakers guy, I think you lean towards Kobe, and I don't think big guys ever really get quite the love they do anyway. Because even on his list, there's not really a center on there because Tim Duncan's a power forward.
Right.
Wait a minute. I have a question. People saying, Miami LB said you're on that hopium. Are you the dealer or are you the addict?
How am I on hopium? Because he said, why do you think he put Steph Curry on the list? He mentioned Steph Curry twice yesterday. I know why. Listen, he's not slick. All right. Bam Adebayo in his answers mentioned Steph Curry twice, and by the way, also said, "Well, Bam, if you want to do this put the Celtics fan in hell." I was really happy about this because they're teetering on the brink of extinction right now.
They're going to win 50 games, right?
Nope.
Be a pain in the ass.
I'm telling you right now, they are going to stink this year.
That's the thing. When we think they're going to stink, that's when they come back.
They just traded their.
They
traded their engine, dude. They don't have Boston anymore. They traded Jaylen Brown. I'm telling you, they're going to stink.
You're going to win 50 games.
How are you going to win 50 games? You can't even play your best player back-to-backs.
Vlad. Want to put some lunch on that?
You know what? I'll put it right. You know what? I say Boston has a better record than Miami.
Don't you guys already have a lunch debt owed?
No.
I feel like there's an outstanding lunch bet that
he took it away from me.
He did?
Yeah, the minute he won.
I'm telling you, I don't think Boston's going to be good this year.
I would be inclined to agree with that.
I think they'll have a better record than Miami.
Nope.
Again,
I think Miami's going to have an awesome regular season record. They're going to be a pain in the ass to play, dude. I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs, but I think Miami's going to have a balls out regular season record.
I think Miami will have a better season, meaning they'll have a better postseason than Boston.
People are
going to
Boston's
gonna have a good
Miami.
I think you're right. I think you're right on that. But I think Boston. Everybody's crapping.
What is Well, here's where Boston went wrong. Because I guarantee you, somebody in that organization is thinking, if we could do what we did last year with Jaylen Brown, then we can do without. We don't need both of them, and we'd rather keep Tatum. And
yeah, they've always let you know they love Tatum. You love JB, so you're rooting for them to be bad because you're
I just think
Jaylen
they
Brown
are,
fan.
because I think they mess with fire.
Yeah, but you're also a guy, like, you still don't know him getting through a whole season on an Achilles. Like, that's the thing. There's going to be days he doesn't feel like he couldn't even get through the playoffs last year because they played him too much.
He was coming back.
I know. It was stupid. You think there's not going to be lingering effects from that because he wanted to be Kobe?
And how much is that? Wait, and Josh Hart said it best. How much of that pressure is going to be on Tatum?
I was going to,
Dude, him coming back last year was dumb. It was stupid for him to come back last year. It was just a look at me move. That's what it was.
Really?
100%.
The team wouldn't okay that if he wasn't healthy.
Who wouldn't okay it?
The team. You think he just said, I'm coming back?
Oh, yeah. Teams don't bend to the whim of star players all the time.
All right.
He tried to beat science and science said, knock, knock, who's there? Me in the playoffs.
Oh, so he couldn't beat science.
It was a false beating of science.
No, he
false
beat
positive.
Science. So he did it just like Jalen Phillips, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips.
Wait.
Hold on.
Okay.
Jalen Phillips' body didn't break down. Jalen Phillips had another injury from a player hitting him in the leg.
That's your body breaking down.
A player hit him in the leg.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that a body part?
Not the same. Not the same. Nice try, but not correct. Fine attempt, though.
His body failed him, bro.
Yep. Maybe he hurt the knee because he couldn't protect himself because of the other.
I asked the question for you.
Right.
He couldn't. His knee is what? His knee's supposed to jump out of its socket and block the other knee?
No, but I'm just saying. Like, sometimes you have to put more pressure. So why am I doing this?
What?
So if he couldn't put as much weight as he wanted to on the one leg and put it on the other leg, then somebody hit it because he didn't have the strength to get it out of the way.
Yeah, because who thinks their own teammate's going to come in like Leroy Jenkins out of nowhere? That damn Jordan Poyer.
Football. Don't stand around the pile counting.
Great argument.
Hey, you know what they say? Don't stand around the pile counting change.
I like how you say beating science is stupid, and your argument is football, bro.
Yeah.
That's your argument. Like, it's just as dumb as me saying beating science.
But you don't think listen. If you come back and you're almost 100%, but you're not quite there, there are certain things where you favor one leg over the other that may have put you in harm's way when normally you would just pop out of there.
Yeah, but what do you do when neither leg is you think neither leg's in harm's way, and here comes a torpedo in your own jersey? What are you supposed to do with that? That's just bad luck.
Can I just tell you, when people flying around, you ain't got time to identify who it is.
He didn't identify anybody who it was. It was his own teammate.
All right.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Leroy, can we get a weather update, please? Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a free estimate.
Mostly cloudy. Looks like rain is on the way sooner than later. Winds, I can't tell which direction they're blowing, but they're 5 to 10 miles an hour. And I would say it's about 88 degrees. But again, I would say it's going to rain sometime soon.
Stay safe, everybody. The headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Miami Dolphins on the practice field today as the pads are on, ladies and gentlemen. The pads are on in Miami Gardens. And right now, we are in the midst of practice. Dolphins are you guys see they got video boards out there now for the fans? That's kind of cool. They can go see the far side of the fields. I always found that annoying. Like they always when they would practice on the field that's far away from the fans. It's like, hey, we came out here to watch you guys practice and we can't even see you guys. Jerk move. So now you got a video board up there. Because if you're going to watch training camp, you're a hardcore fan. You should treat those fans well.
You need a life.
What do you mean?
If you watching hard. If you
Hey, Vlad went the other way on that. Vlad went the totally other way with that.
Think about it. What if you're a fan that's all you can afford? You know, like you can't go to the games. You're like, all right, this is what I'm gonna go to training camp.
Hold on. You're going to training camp.
Mean you ain't got no job.
Yeah, you done. Yeah, use a mom. Like, I'm sorry.
On Sunday?
If you can't afford to
go on Sunday,
on the Lord's Day?
Vlad.
I don't use a bum.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, you can't afford to go to you can't afford to go to a preseason game?
Bum.
Like, Leroy.
They would say, I ain't going to see preseason.
You're not even going to the preseason.
Preseason's awful. I'd rather watch training camp than watch preseason.
I'd rather watch neither. But if I had to choose, I'd rather the one where they're actually fully in uniforms and pads.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Depends what game it is.
No, see, that's
because hear me out. You can at least watch Malik Willis do stuff as opposed to I have to watch Cam Miller for 3 quarters.
But Cam Miller might get hit.
So what? I don't care if he gets hit.
Malik Willis isn't getting hit.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I'd still rather watch him do things than would you rather watch? So you'd rather watch the Sioux Falls Skyforce or you'd rather watch Bam Adebayo practice? I think I'd rather watch Bam practice.
No, I'm watching Sioux Falls.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched Sioux Falls. I think you want to take that back.
I can put money on that game. I can't put money on Bam Adebayo practice.
I don't know if they're taking it. I don't even know if Kalshi takes action on that.
On what?
On Sioux Falls Skyforce games.
You'd be amazed.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
What?
Yeah. Nobody's going to be excited for a training camp.
People are excited for that.
On a Sunday. Like yesterday, everybody going crazy yesterday.
They're excited for training camp because they're excited that football's starting.
Football is back.
But Leroy's right. There's no pads. You're going crazy for 7-on-7, 11-on-11 deal.
Unlike any other sport, preseason still sometimes has preseason tailgate. So you can still do
tailgating for a.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Like, you can't do that for practice.
Facts.
I think you can drink there.
No, I'm talking about tailgating.
It all comes back to food with you.
Yeah.
That's all that seems to matter to you. Like it's like as long as there's a meal, you don't care what event it is.
No, I care.
So if I did put tailgating at a Sioux Falls Skyforce game, you would come.
Hell yeah.
Versus watching practice? Whoever tailgated for a practice?
Nobody's ever thought about it.
Dude, really?
There is a concession stand there. You can buy food.
No, not the same as tailgating.
I'm just telling you, you can eat and drink there. It's not like it's
I did when we went to Marlins camp.
I don't know if it's against the rules for you to tailgate. I just don't think anybody does it.
Right.
Because it's super early. Well, it's also early. It's early. It's an hour long.
It's practice.
Okay, you've established that.
Yeah. But a game, even if your starters only play 3 plays, still a game.
No. Those games are terrible, dude.
Which ones?
Yeah.
The ones where the starters play like one possession and
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. The preseason is the worst thing that there is.
Well, there's only 3 preseason games now.
Hey,
And they get worse every year because they play players less and less and less. There's not even a dress rehearsal anymore.
So
I was an active participant and it sucked.
Well, one time you didn't think you were supposed to.
See, this is what the NFL
yeah.
do. The NFL is going to start filming the scrimmages. That's what they should do.
The
during
joint practices?
The joint practices, right.
They should do that.
That's what they should do. If you had like a direct TV, I guarantee
Coaches won't go for it, though.
No,
they won't go for it because they
Coaches
don't
won't
want your
go for it.
play.
You know why?
want
You
your
know why
play
you
know how
can't do that?
to be
ridiculously-
exposed.
You know
but
why
it's
you can't do it?
Why?
Too much fighting.
Too much fighting. Coaches
That's
are
even
too,
more to show it.
Coaches are too paranoid.
No,
You know?
they're not. No, because here, believe it or not, everything's scripted.
What? This WWE?
Yes.
But Leroy, even when you go to practice, like they're maniacs about like, you can't shoot this. You can't shoot no video. I'm like, you think anybody's getting anything out of this? And
I
they're
would
like
say
crazy
the
about
craziest
it.
thing to me is how paranoid coaches are. Yet you have to send them your game film.
I know. But this is what they're maniacs about this stuff. They're like, don't report who's with the ones. Don't report with who's in the twos. What? Who cares? Don't
Well,
tweet it.
I mean, you know why people care? Because that's what the writers write about.
That's what they're supposed to. Is that not what they're supposed to write about?
No, I'm just saying that sometimes an interest in a certain topic or aspect only comes up because that's what the writer writes about. Otherwise, people would really have no interest. I hear it all the time. I'll talk to somebody about the Dolphins or something like that, and they'll just basically repeat what Omar says.
Yeah, I mean, well, some people do, as you said, some people do have jobs they can't get out to training camp. So boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Some soccer news. Mauricio Pochettino. He has signed a new contract. He will stay on as manager of the U.S. men's national team through 2030. So you got one more World Cup there, Pochettino.
You
tell this Pulisic to get it together.
That's good to know that you have a job for at least another good 3-4 years.
Yeah, that is nice.
You know,
just wait for the next World
just
Cup.
wait for the next World Cup. Couple of tournaments here and there.
I would tell you what, that like the least secure sport is what? Hockey?
Yeah, hockey will fire you on.
Is it hockey, baseball, and then
yeah, but you get hired
basketball?
like 2 days later. Yeah, hockey, you could get fired today and then get hired 2 days later.
Right, like if Paul Maurice ever gave sass to Bill Zito and he got fired, like he'd be
Ottawa would sign him, like they would pick him up.
Yeah, he'd be so hired.
They just fire their guy.
Yeah, they'd be like, "All right, see you, dude. We got Paul Maurice on the line." Chris Bosh. This has just been something that came across the timeline. Remember, Chris Bosh last year said that he had a medical episode.
Yeah,
woke up covered in his own blood. Well, he has told Hoops Hype, unfortunately, that is a result of him having another pulmonary embolism from blood clots.
Yeah, I had an episode in January. I almost dropped dead pretty much and came back to life. I'm not joking. Yeah. I had another pulmonary embolism. It was in January. Yeah, this past January. I was in the hospital for a week. But take your medicine. So I'm taking my medicine every day, taking care of myself every day, and watching it. So, I mean, no symptoms came either, you know, so.
But you kind of have to deal with it for the rest
Yeah, you got to deal with it for the rest of your life. I thought I was past it. I am not. So, you know, it's just making sure I stay on top of my regimen.
Yo, that was
So did
Chris
he not
Bosh.
take his medication?
It sounds like he
Yeah.
wasn't taking his medication because he wasn't feeling symptomatic from it, and those blood thinners I think usually kind of make you feel lethargic and things like that.
Weak blood, yeah, because
Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks.
It's so valuable. He's such a good guy, man. Just a good
Yeah.
person.
I
Yep.
take a baby aspirin every day.
Yeesh.
When you get old, they tell you take a baby aspirin.
You taking children Flintstones?
No, you take a little like it's
not vitamins, dude. You're taking an aspirin.
It's a aspirin that's designed for those things.
There was Flintstone Tylenols.
Oh yeah, the chewables.
I thought they were just one of those.
Nah, it was Flintstone Tylenol.
Flintstone.
Sure.
I'm telling you.
You know what? A kid will pretty much take any medication if it's in the form of a Flintstone.
Well, they're all gummies now. They don't even do the hard, chalky Flintstone ones. They're all gummies now. That's how it all works.
Thoughts and prayers for Chris Bosh, man.
That sucks, man. That really but that was honestly the fear that's why the career had to end, is because that you did never know. Now he wasn't taking his medication, but the fear is when he was taking his medication, if he were to get cut, that there'd be a real problem there too. So unfortunate, but you want Chris to have a long life, because obviously he's already been through enough medically. Very
Josh
stuff.
Hart, opium gummies.
Oh yeah. We're selling that.
Come on, Tobin pops that every minute.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I
Like
even
a
have to
TikTok.
I'm so excited for this season. I can't wait. I am peacocking. I feel fantastic. Everybody's excited.
Are we excited? More excited to see Giannis with the Heat or the new regime of the Heat of the Dolphins? Because I know the Dolphins start sooner,
You're right.
but there's no real.
You're right. You can answer your question.
I know. I'm just.
They want to see Giannis. Nobody has any hope for the Dolphins. They want to see Giannis. Now, the better question is this.
Well, go ahead. Maybe I didn't ask it right.
I thought you were going to ask Panthers or Heat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the question.
With the
Kachuk
the
brothers.
Bash brothers.
Yeah, and their cohorts.
Everybody being healthy.
With the Sam brothers being back. Yeah, because healthy, this team, on paper, you're excited to
I'm
watch
not
this
excited.
Panther. You're not because Bob is not there.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
they got to impress me.
so when they win the chip, don't.
Yeah.
I'll feel how I want to feel.
No. We're gonna super kick you off the bandwagon if you try to.
You can't super kick me off the bandwagon.
Yes.
Do you believe in Bill Zito?
I do.
What kind of a question is that? So I
Then
so I have to be
I'm
happy
like-
with everything. What are you?
Yes.
What are you? Cult leader?
He been to three straight. He went to 3 straight finals.
Leroy Koresh.
Great. So what do I got to drink your Kool-Aid?
No.
By the way,
you ain't gotta drink my Kool-Aid.
I've already told you.
Are those not facts?
I've already told you. Give me the summer. I'll be right when it's time to get right. Right
It's
now,
the
I'm not
summer.
right. No,
We're in August right now. Summer's almost
when the
done.
season gets here, I'll be all Team Markstrom. Right now, no. I'm upset.
You need to
Still
get
in morning.
You all up in your feelings right now.
Admittedly, I am. I haven't denied that. But you asked me, am I excited? I'm like, I'm not really excited. I'm not excited for a post-Bob world.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Who are we going to talk to when we go over there?
Everybody else. I still love.
Wait. Hey, so you got to do what happened to me. You got to talk to new goalie.
Oh, I got to talk to Markstrom.
Yeah, wait, Vlad, you didn't hear what happened, right?
It might happen. It might help.
So when we went there one year and we interviewed somebody, and right when we got done, Toby goes, I didn't want to tell you. That's who they traded Duclair for.
Oh, they traded the brother for
Yeah. So we interviewed him and told me after the interview.
Yeah, good. Because you were not going to be helpful if he told you before.
So that's why I said now he got to interview new goalie.
It might be for the best. It might if I
help
should
you get through it.
Yeah, maybe it'll help me get through it. Interviewing Jacob Markstrom.
Right.
Maybe
I
that'll
tell you
help.
what, you know when you're gonna be rats off a ship. If he ever give up 4 goals in about as soon as he give up 4 goals, it's over.
No, that's good.
I'm honestly not like I feel like this team's gonna annihilate people.
Right.
They're so deep. They're gonna pummel people. They'll be fine. What I'm terrified though is we face Toronto and Bob, turns into, Bob. Like he's like I'm 38, but I got 1 series in me.
He started doing the splits before the game. You're like, uh-oh.
And you're like, oh no. Like that's honest, because otherwise they ain't losing. They're not losing. And I can't wait to give it to Carolina. Oh.
Don't they open the season with Carolina? Do they open the season?
They do.
With
Yeah,
okay.
they do.
Yeah.
They do. They do. And Brendan Moore is going to be peacocking because he's like, oh, look at me. I got.
Why shouldn't he? He's the Stanley Cup champion.
I know, but I hate him.
Okay, cool. But guess what? Beat him. That's all. Beat him when he get the rings.
They have beaten him, and he said it wasn't a sweep. He did the. Who was the guy who said that? He did the Atkinson before Atkinson. He did that to the Panthers.
That sounds like something you would say, though.
It was a sweep that wasn't a sweep. It's like you can't finagle a sweep. That's 4 in a row.
Finagle sweep. You can't finagle a sweep.
You can't finagle a sweep. That's Atkinson. Well,
it's like San Antonio. San Antonio, if they were to say, look, we lost 4-1, but it was a lot closer.
Yeah, we led 72%.
They tried some of that it wasn't as ridiculous as what Atkinson said. They tried some of that nonsense too. Just like
we just laughed at them.
When the Heat played the Celtics and they beat them, they're like, well, we led more quarters. It's like, oh, good for you guys. I forgot that's how they determine games now. Unbelievable. Anyway.
That's like baseball saying we scored in more innings than they did, but you gave up 8 and 1.
The
right?
Marlins, the Marlins, speaking of, they're off today. They took 3 of 4 from the Mets. Big series coming up against the Bravos.
We had a 1-0 filthy and a 2-0 filthy.
Yep. And big series coming up against the Braves. We'll see if they make any moves. There are a lot of Marlins names that are out there. It seems like, from what Craig Mish is reporting, unless the Marlins are absolutely blown away, they're probably going to just hold.
So winning 3 out of 4 against the Mets pretty much kept them where they are right now. That they don't have to make. They're not going to be sellers.
No,
they're not going to be buyers either.
It didn't sound like they were going to even be sellers after the losing streak either. They would have to be just and you just saw what Scuba went for. So what are you getting? Sandy's also on a team option. You don't have to keep him around.
Dodgers gave their best prospects.
Did they? I heard that they weren't their
lot
best
of
prospects.
It was like 3 of their.
I heard that they were 3 of their guys, but they weren't even in the top 3. They weren't even in the top tier of what they had.
Thought they gave their 5th, 7th, and 10th best prospect.
Yeah,
but
well, here's the other thing: they're the Dodgers. When are their prospects ever going to play?
Well, they always get shipped.
They got good.
They always going to get shipped.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say that too. Why does Arraez get traded so much? Does nobody
field.
Yeah, he can't. He's a singles hitter who has no position. That's why.
He's the greatest 330 singles hitter you've ever seen in your life.
He could get, but he stinks at defense, and so he only has 2 positions: first base or second base.
And he can't run.
But he's just amazing at contact. So that's why. And so none of the nerds like him. I liked him. I liked Luis Arraez.
I thought that would fit right in what the Marlins do.
He just doesn't have a
hitting wise. Great, Leroy.
It's what Vlad said. He doesn't have a position.
He just can't run. He doesn't hit for power.
Yeah, usually when you don't have a position, you need to be a bopper.
Yeah,
and
he can't field.
By the way, man, Griffin Conan's turning the damn cover off the ball.
He missed hours.
Yeesh. Yeah, Stowers is red hot too. Oh my God.
I saw the home run he hit the other day where he kind of got ahead of it and he just slowed the bat down and hit it in the second deck. I was like, yikes.
We'll take a break here on the program. More to come. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Miami Dolphins practice going on. Miami Hurricanes Media Day going on as training camp opens tomorrow for the Canes. Joe Rose will be broadcasting live from day one down in Coral Gables. Should be Goosey's galore.
Mm-hmm.
Should be Goosey's galore as the Canes start their journey to try and get back to the national championship and maybe this time win the whole damn thing. But it is going to be an exciting season ahead for the Canes.
The biggest question for them is D-line. Losing Mesidor and Bain.
Yeah, I think it's the quality. Yeah, definitely lost quality guys. I think they feel pretty good with the guys they replaced with. I think the O-line having to replace 3 guys, even though that's kind of their bag. Obviously a question too, because they lost a lot of big starters on that side as well. So, but that's, I mean, they're loaded up. Wide receiver feels like it's going to be much better than it was last year.
Yeah.
Running back, they kept everybody. And then, I mean, people think the world of Mensa. They think that he's going to be, they think he's a top notch. So
that's probably what I'll be looking at early.
They also have like a month before the season really gets like going. I think the first month of the season, it's not all cupcakes, but nothing that like steps up to what they have once the conference play starts.
When do they not play Notre Dame?
Not till November.
November 7th.
Okay.
But the first,
don't they usually have that game pretty early?
Well, they started the season with it last year.
We've had every year we led with Notre Dame. Every year.
Did they count it, or did they try and say it didn't matter afterwards?
No, they won 3 out of 4. So yeah, they counted it.
Stupid loopholes. Hate his face. Is he still with us?
He's passed away.
Who Marbles?
Come on, man. Jesus, what are you doing? Come on, man. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, bro? Come on.
Too soon?
It's
-1.
He just it was during just after the football season, right?
Lou Holtz passed away. This past March.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
just right after the football season.
Yeah, this past March.
Tough.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
I'll take my -1 for uncouth, but I don't feel bad.
That's just wrong.
What?
You have some sort of decorum. Come on, man.
100 years old.
You're right. He was 90. He was 90. He was 89, bro. He was 89.
It's a good run.
I hope I make it to 89.
I hope I make it to 89 too.
Hey,
which means he looked older than he was when he was.
Hey, no lie, our snack life ain't gonna allow that to happen.
No shot, dude. No shot. So the Canes start at Stanford late 9:00 Friday, September 4th.
How do you like that the first 3 games are Friday, Thursday, Friday?
Don't love it because it doesn't feel like college football.
Which
Thursday night does not feel like college football.
Yeah, Thursday night.
I give you Friday.
They got Stanford, then they got to play Florida A&M on a Thursday 6 days later.
You know why? Because it's for Florida A&M.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think they bring the band this time?
No, that was Bethune.
Then they got at Wake Forest after that, and then Central Michigan, and then they go to Clemson to start October. That's kind of where
Wake Forest. I'm trying to think. Did I ever play Wake Forest?
Did you ever play Wake Forest?
In Michigan. I think we played Wake Forest.
Why would I?
We did.
How old were you when Leroy was in?
He wasn't
in Michigan.
I would have been I probably was in kindergarten.
Oh my God! So how are you asking you?
I was saying it kind of to myself. I know when I was with the Browns.
Such an obscure school, though.
Yeah, I know when I was with the Browns, we had to play at Vanderbilt when we played the Oilers or the Titans.
Schmieden says, "Play bums on standalone days." Yeah, just so you have football. Just so you have it. Just so you have it.
James Madison was still alive. No, he wasn't. They named a school after him. They don't name a school after live people except Trump.
Oh. When does Lou Holtz get a school?
Was he started at South Carolina?
Yeah, South started there and then returned there
Right.
after Notre Dame dropped them.
Right.
But
what are the rules there about feeling bad about somebody dying if you really didn't like them? Like, how long do I get to give that?
But why do
you should
like
always
it?
feel? You should always feel like you say sorry, to the family, whatever. And that's it. You
But,
just don't
all right,
say
listen.
nothing, the bad stuff.
They want they want my sorry?
No, Lee, but Tobin, okay, we get it. It's between the Kings and the Fighting Irish, but he left the Fighting Irish years after.
I didn't like him on television either.
You didn't like him spitting on poor Mark May's face?
Did anybody?
I mean,
the two of them, two haters. It was like the two old Muppets up there. Now one much older, I give you. Whatever happened to Mark May?
Didn't he get in a little?
I don't know.
He looked like somebody that might have gotten into some sort of
I thought
trouble,
he just
right?
got. I don't know. He just was. He was on with us every Saturday, and then he wasn't. I don't know where he went.
Then him and Lou Holtz used to always go at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional career. Yeah, he's been on.
No, he's an announcer.
For who?
I'll let you know. Give me a second. Let me click.
Yeah. No, he hasn't had anything. He had some stuff back when he played. But that's like way back in the day.
If I wanted to travel, I could.
Oh, he's an announcer for the Indoor Football League.
Okay, so he's okay.
Yeah, things are tough.
So not the Arena Football League. There's something called the Indoor Football, the IFL.
Hard times, Daddy. Hard times. Say I was on prime time on Saturday, and now I'm doing arena football. You know that indoor football is on like two.
Alive and I was the dead.
It's Tuesday at lunch.
Wait, you're taking shots at the dead. This guy is a former two-time Super Bowl champion. He still can get a gig. He's doing Indoor Football League.
That's where listen. That's what happens when you're a curmudgeon.
You think Mark May was a curmudgeon?
Oh,
I think you know what? I used to always I hate this to this day, right? I don't like when athletes like older athletes try to compare current day players, right? Because I do believe that if you're a Hall of Famer or an elite player, you would adapt to what you have to play, the way you have to play. Right? I mean, like they freaked out when Magic was a point guard and he was 6'9". Imagine LeBron, right? Like for everybody to say, oh, we would have did this to LeBron or we would have did that to LeBron, you would terrify the Magic. So I think great player. I think Steph Curry in any era would have changed basketball the way he did in this era.
How did you get there, though? I don't know.
Where
did you get there?
Mark May?
Because Mark May was a hater?
Because no. Because you talked about Mark May and he was a curmudgeon when he talked about football.
Yeah.
And then it just brought me up to some of the times when they were overcritical. And I'm like, yo, dude, you did it. You should have more appreciation for what these guys are doing.
Not a take I disagree with. I just thought we ended up there strangely. It was like we ended up on
but that's when
road stop.
He got me there. He got me there when we talk about how curmudgeon he was.
All right, I will be a better person, and I will be less rude about Lou Holtz's death.
No, you
for another
won't.
year.
You're gonna send it
I'll
in
give
the
it a
chat.
year.
Come on, listen.
I'll give it a year.
Give it a year. The man's come on, man.
What?
It ain't even been a football season yet.
I'm saying though.
So, like when Danny Ainge goes,
wait, what?
Just theoretically, when he goes,
he's Mormon.
So
we don't care.
I'm just saying, like when he goes, like I gotta be like, oh
no, that's what I'm saying. He's Mormon. We don't care.
Like I have to feel that. I didn't feel that way when he was alive.
I said he's Mormon.
See,
yeah, but,
Tobin, you know what you do? You make the announcement and you move on. You ain't got to put your own personal feelings in it.
Right. But what about like 1 month? Like what's the amount of months that can pass that I can tell?
Nothing. He can't respond. Never.
Listen, if they
so he's off the table.
But Tobin,
yeah.
if they pass away,
that's not fair.
Tobin. If they pass away, That's it. They're
That's
done.
it?
That's what. Can they defend themselves? No, they can't. So you can't just come on. The person perished. You can't just start like Macho Man elbow dropping the corpse now. Just let
Tobin
it be.
coming off the top rope, but the other person ain't even looking.
Like you coming in with like you giving a concerto shot. The person's done. They're unalive.
Some people like a squash match. When like the Undertaker would hit Hornswoggle with the steel chair, that's a good bit.
No,
it's a great bit.
He's already 6'10". How are you hitting him?
Right. You shouldn't need objects to hit people. You are the object.
Joe Duarte says, I don't know, man. You need an etiquette coach.
Wait.
I mean, I'm saying you won. You won.
Where's
You've
this
outlasted the person. You've won.
Because if you come to and listen to us tomorrow, somebody will say that about me. So it's not like I can't get on him. Although it was a little uncouth.
It was uncouth. I agree. I did not show couth.
Right.
However, I'm not sorry about it.
Then you make it worse.
All right, we should just go to break then. You know
what?
Yeah,
let's go to break.
Let's just go to break. You'll do game balls and game bums coming on up, and
Lou, the one thing I know, Lou Holtz is not getting a game ball.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Want to let you guys know, for all our country music fans out there, Stars and Strings is back. Stars and Strings, Odyssey Stars and Strings is back. You guys can enjoy an evening of songs and stories from some of country music's biggest stars, including Lee Brice, Kane Brown, Brantley Gilbert, and more at Hard Rock Live at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida on Thursday, November 12th. Tickets go on sale this Friday. You guys get all the details at starsandstrings.com. Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. And check that on out. You guys could also listen to TC and Dina B and Kiss Country in the morning. And they'll give you all the details on that stuff as well.
Remember, you're taking Giannis to Roundup.
That's right. That's right. We got to take Giannis to Roundup and also take him on a tour of iguanas to check things out.
No, not the iguanas.
Come on, man. He's going to have a great time.
No,
he's going to have a great time.
Tobin, did you not see the man's reaction when you told him about the frozen iguanas?
I mean, he was terrified.
So now you want to bring him into just a place, just nothing but frozen iguanas? You think that would be the bright idea?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's good to face your fears to get over your fears. It's hard to say. I don't know what the right answer there is, Vlad. I really don't. But listen, if you think it's better to just leave him be, then I'll leave the Greek freak alone. I just want him to win basketball games. That's all I want. And have a good time down here, of course.
How was Bam?
He was great. He was great.
When he saw you, did he smile? Did he have a great, there's my guy, Brendan Tobin? Or was it like
he was smiling? I mean, he was in a good mood in general just because, everybody was there to see him. You know, he's one of those guys where, like, everybody feels good being around him. But
yeah, but he knows when you come in. He knows. He gives you a look. Are you going to pop ish? Or are you here to be, fun, friendly?
I wasn't there to do any of that. I think it was fun friendliness. I got him to fat shame Davion Mitchell.
Well, there you go.
So, we had a good time there. But look at that. I didn't feel like there was any reaction. Like, it was one of those days, Vlad, where you have everybody pulling you in other directions because everybody wants a picture with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar trophy winner, and all the kids are there. You're almost like the MC of the whole thing. So that's that.
I wonder if he's going to Atlanta.
Is that where they play? The Aces?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's been here a lot this week. And then he went to Donovan Mitchell's wedding, I think.
Yes. Now, funny thing. I don't know if you saw some of the memes and pictures.
Oh my God. I saw the Jalen Brunson.
Did you see that? Jaylen Brown is a weirdo.
Yep.
Okay. Here's my guy with his lovely bride and his boy and his lovely bride. They just enjoying the music, enjoying the festivities. Why is Jaylen Brown zooming in on Jalen Brunson's face? And Jalen Brunson with now the meme of the summer, and anytime the Knicks win, you're gonna see this meme of
He's
Jalen
just like
Brunson.
smiling and dancing.
He's just smiling and dancing, looking like
hilarious.
007, dancing,
life.
moving around, and then having the time of his life, and seeing some strange person just looming in with a camera, just zooming in. That's weird to me, bro.
I think Bam was in the wedding party because he was wearing a tux. Like he was wearing.
That's his boy. Like him and Donovan
are very close. I think he was in the wedding because he
might have been.
He was dressed to the nines. I'm like, is he about to go solve a?
So wait a minute.
Is he about to be a spy for England?
So if he was at the wedding, that means Asia wasn't at the wedding because she was probably on.
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
She had to play, right?
Yeah.
No, I had to play. He's had a busy week down here, so now I'm sure he's going to be back out on the road with the Aces for a wee bit. Because he's been down here a lot this week, but listen, he's got means to travel. Let's get to that time here on a Monday where Leroy Hort gathers around the locker room and he's dressed like a coach today and hands out his game balls and game bumps. What do we have today, Leroy, for game balls and game bumps?
So my game ball is going to go to the Marlins, and especially their bullpen. One game they came in with bases loaded, saved Sandy, and then come back and 2-0, 2 men on, done. So kudos to them for turning it around. I guess we're on the roller coaster. Ride the wave. Because you go from losing 12 straight to feeling miserable. Now you're walking around town with your chest out a little bit. Walking around feeling good. My game bump. I'm going to say this as nice as I can. Could somebody please let Tyler know that nobody is taking him serious?
Bum.
You sparring with sunglasses on.
That's great. I've never seen that before.
Right? And in a garage that seems smaller than any room that we're sitting in right now. I mean, like, come on, dude. Like, did he think that made him look cool?
I don't know what he thinks it made it look like, but I think that he needs to I think that he does need to take the sunglasses off. I feel like you want to see everything coming. Your peripherals are not the same wearing sunglasses.
Maybe his eye black from when Bam slapped the taste out of him.
Maybe he has bad vision from before, not seeing Bam smack him from the first time.
Yeah. But that's just like a bad look.
I did not see anybody else. I mean, a lot of basketball players do boxing to train in the off season, but I have
not in sunglasses.
I've not seen the sunglasses before. That was a new look. He loves those sunglasses. He must have like a deal with them or something. I don't know, but that's something.
I love how quickly we turn on people.
No, you ain't turned. Like, I didn't turn on Tyler. Tyler turned on us. And the reason why I say that
Tyler screwed Tyler?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because
the Wisconsin screw job.
It is basically because he understand what his situation was, why he's so mad at everybody else because of his unfortunate situation. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, we supposed to just keep paying you? The organization's supposed to just keep paying you? It's unfortunate. It's a shame, but like, yeah.
Well, that's game balls and game bums. Speaking of bums, Will Levis. We have crazy statements coming out of camp, and the former starting quarterback of the Tennessee Titans, Cam Ward, has taken his job. He still thinks that he's one of the best QBs in the league and that he deserves to be starting.
I know I've put the tape out there already that I'm a dang good quarterback in this league, and I'm even better than I ever have been. So,
what kind of tape? The faith that you have a future as a starter in this league.
100%. I know I'm. I think there are not 32 quarterbacks in this league better than me. I know that for sure.
Faith.
I mean, that would be a low number.
I got a new game bum. Hey, so
wait a minute.
So
dude.
wait.
You want to bring this
can
back?
I just say this? I have never seen a coach get more frustrated with a quarterback than I've seen the coach get frustrated with him.
Bro, remember when Will Levis got hurt against the Dolphins and we were like, no, because Mason Rudolph came in and we knew that the Dolphins had a worse chance of winning that game. And that's Mason Rudolph.
By the way, what team is he talking about?
He said, I know there's not 32 quarterbacks better than me. He goes,
yep,
there's 31. You're the 32nd.
No, there's 64 better than him. What tape is he talking about?
I don't know.
Hey, you know what?
What is he talking about?
He'll be in Canada next year.
He's going to be in the IFL.
Jeez.
Mark May will be
Mark May's going to say, I saw this kid in college.
Will Levis is going to kick around for whatever just because he was, a second-round pick? Like, he'll kick around for years.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean that he will be. Just because somebody was stupid enough to pick him in the second round don't mean the other 30.
You don't? I feel like that buys you, like, at least another two teams.
Nah, not the way he's played.
He's been terrible.
No, that's a different Rudolph, right? Is that same Rudolph that threw Myles Garrett helmet?
No, that's the same one.
Same one.
Oh, jeez.
That's how bad it was. Like, that's what I'm saying, is Mason Rudolph came in there, and we knew that the Dolphins were in a worse spot because you wanted Will Levis to start that game.
Right.
And he got hurt, and you're like, oh, no. And sure enough, yes, old Myles Garrett, that is the same Mason Rudolph.
Got suspended.
Yep. I think Myles Garrett's been hurt the first few days.
3 days. First 3 days.
Interesting.
Back.
I think he's just doing like, wink.
Hey.
Wink.
Hey.
What?
Hey. Come on.
I know.
What?
I'm rested, baby. I ain't nothing wrong with my back.
You know what to say.
Defensive player of the year. I don't need this training camp.
Yeah.
Does ever see that sack record?
He's good. Like, we get caught up in a lot of this. They just come up with something to say, right? Because I will say this. Damn, first 2 days is still kind of tough going vet day. So just get a little boo-boo, right?
When does the vet need when does the vet need to ramp it up? 2 weeks?
For me, I got the running in, right? So I would do the running, all the drills that required a lot of running just to try to get some soreness so I could work it out. The hitting, I do a couple of drills a week, but it was more getting my carries during the game. So if I got 10, 15 carries during preseason, I was good. But a lot of it was the running with the equipment on, being able to move in and out of the huddle, all that stuff. That there's a lot of non-football stuff that sucks your energy out.
I'm so excited. Practice just ended. You know what that means?
No.
Stock up, stock down.
Yeah, dude, we're going to get stock up, stock down soon. So excited.
First day. And this is a different one because this is with pads.
Right. This is not like crypto stock. Well, you know what? Sometimes the stock market is like that too.
Really?
Ooh, we have a kickoff. How about this? Riley Patterson and Zane Gonzalez both hit 57-yarders, according to Omar Kelly.
Wow. Ooh. Did you like when Omar said Malik Willis is looking more like Tyrod Taylor?
I saw the tweet about that, but I didn't read the article, so I don't want to.
I mean, like
more Tyrod Taylor than Jalen Hurts.
We all have opinions, but until we see him playing football on a continuous basis, it's going to be hard to make that determination. Is that safe to say?
I'm just waiting until the games. I
mean, even preseason is going to be hard when you ain't game planning and when you ain't doing that stuff. I get it. But understand what you're getting. You're trying to get a starting quarterback in the NFL that you paying 40% of the price of a starter. So let's not go out there and act like he's supposed to be in line with all the guys making $50 million. He could be.
Well, that's the other thing too, and we got to get to break. But like, who's even that guy? Because obviously teams are being more careful with it. We'll see what's going on with Tampa and Baker. So teams aren't going to be just doling out crazy contracts anymore because, man, it just cripples you. And you got to be sure that the guy is that guy, but be able to still build a team.
There's too many guys. It's like, you know what it is? The quarterbacking thing is like the extension thing in basketball.
Right.
Like, as soon as it's time for extension, everybody think they get a max.
Take a break. We'll get more into it. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Get to our headlines this hour, and that's brought to you by Doral Kia. In Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. As the Dolphins have wrapped up their first day in pads at practice today, as training camp continues from Miami Gardens.
I'd be curious to see if anybody gets hurt or banged up this camp, being physical and, hitting much more because of the new coach than some other teams that sit their guys because they're veterans the whole camp.
It'll be interesting to see, for sure. It'll definitely be interesting to see as far as, does this affect or not. But as far as camp today, the Dolphins, there was a moment that reporters are saying that Austin Jackson was on the sidelines, but don't know if there was an injury there or if it was just monitoring reps. So something named Charlie Heck went in for Austin Jackson, and Chop Robinson got him. And Chop Robinson got him for back-to-back sacks. So there was that.
Oh, he got there?
Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, he beat him and he got there.
In camp, all you got to do is wave the arm.
You just got tap him. You can't sack the quarterback. But for what they're calling, they would be sacks. I mean, he'd be Lawrence Taylor if that was a stat, That would be his thing. Did you hear yesterday? Did you hear Jeff Hafley go to bat for Jonah Savaiinaea?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
Talked about it on Sports Day?
Yeah, I don't want to hit on that.
Why not, dude? I thought it was nice.
It's nice, but your man's got to be better this season.
He does have to be better. But I thought he was.
He does have to be. He does have to be better. But man, it's really hard for players to get outside their comfort zone. Right? And because nobody gives a damn about that. You don't care that he played on the right side because you can't comprehend that. What's the big deal? You play old lineman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hafley said some of that stuff, but
yeah,
he's got to be overall better.
Well, for those who didn't hear it, here was the full exchange yesterday. This was when Perk asked him about Jonah Savaiinaea stinking up the joint last year and how he's been looking.
With Jonah, what do you want to see from him when the pads come on? And I know that Pro Football Focus ranked him as one of the worst performing guards last season. Is he aware of that? Do you want him to be aware of that?
I don't know if he's aware of it. I'm not aware of it. So here's what Jonah, and I say this knowing that it's only 3 days. Jonah has obviously taken a lot of criticism. We switched his position. Is it going to help him? Is he more comfortable on this side? It's hard to play O-line year one. And he played a position that he hadn't been playing a whole lot of on the side he hadn't played, right? And, he had his ups and downs last year, just like most rookies. It's a hard league to play as a rookie. I think everybody understands that, especially on the O-line. There's going to be ups and downs. And we switched his position to the right side. And is he more comfortable there? Is he more confident there? I don't know. You got to ask him those questions. All I know is this. He has been a pleasant surprise to me on how he's been in these first 3 days. I think his confidence is an all-time high. I think he's learned from going through a really hard year. I think he's had a really good offseason. I think his mind is in a great spot, and he has played good football for 3 days. And all I want to do is him to believe in himself and continue to progress and tune out everything that happened last year, because every one of us in our lives has had a tough moment, a tough day, a tough year, and you got to put that behind you, man. You got to move on. And I don't want to hear any more about Jonah last year just because it's over. Let's judge Jonah on everything that he's doing today, moving forward, and see how he does. And then I think that's fair. But I hope he's not worried about what anyone else has said about him in the past, and he can just move on from that.
There you go. That was Jeff Hafley yesterday when asked about Jonah Savaiinaea. I love that question from Burke. I thought it was great. I loved it.
I mean, I don't necessarily.
Dolphin Gang goes, Burke's question, does he know he sucks? And if not, are you going to tell him?
It was great. That was great.
I mean, I don't, right. Like,
listen, the facts are the facts.
But how do you respond to that?
I don't know.
Because players don't really.
I think
when was the last, you know what? Here's what's funny. If Perk asks that question, everybody thinks it's a fair question. But if a player were to come to you and say, hey, I rank 5th on Pro Football Focus, you would flip out on him.
Would we?
Yeah, you can't read the stats.
But they all do.
They all do what?
Everybody reads their stats.
But don't use it as a way to defend yourself.
Why not?
Because you're not the person that should be defending. Like you shouldn't use stats. As a player, you shouldn't use stats in that.
Right, but I'm saying, so why would I listen to it the other side of it?
I mean, I'm sure every team has all of that information anyway of what your analytics are and what you're rated as a lineman.
I think what happens is the team has a better idea for this reason, right? They are more aware of what was asked of the player in that moment. They're not just looking at him as left guard, right? Whereas everybody else just looking at him as left guard. So the team understands what they asked him to do, what was required, and, you know, to be fair, they probably just kicked the tires on it and said, let's see if it'll work. It didn't. You see what I'm saying? And that's why when you hear people talk about Savaiinaea around the organization, they're a little less critical. Because
I think it's one of these things like you already know O-line is a tough thing. I mean, who the hell is Charlie Heck? Like we already know O-line's a tough position to fill in the league. So it's not like you have, you know, a lot of options to go fill it either. Like you want to get it fixed and you want to be at that spot where he's going to succeed the most. You've already invested another 1st-round pick in Caden Proctor. So, you know, that's your hope. Your hope is like, all right, let's hope that this pick, which we didn't make, isn't a complete sunk cost and there's still some talent there.
When you come to an organization, like that's the last thing on your mind, right? You got a roster with 60 plus guys and practice squad guys, right? You can't bring all your guys in. So, like, you're going to have to make some of these guys work. When people say, oh, that's not his guy. Mm-hmm. Well, like, most of them are never going to be, like, you can't bring your whole team in.
Sure.
So you got to make some of it work. So I just think that I never knew, somebody said fans, Madden players, including NFL players, flip out when their ratings come out. I never knew what my rating was.
Okay, but it wasn't as big a thing. Like it wasn't as big as
when
it was
Madden,
now.
hold on.
Like
when did Madden come out?
90?
Let me look. 90?
90.
That's been around a while.
Yeah.
But the ratings thing, that hasn't been a thing. Like
that's just
that's like a last 15.
But they had ratings.
Right, but
but it wasn't like the 99 club. Like did they get crazy
Leroy
about
wasn't
that?
playing Madden like that. These kids play Madden that they
Now we played it all the time in the locker room, but I quit playing it.
Why? They weren't using you right? Your rating was low?
Madden loved him. I would think that he would have a good rating. I would think that he would have a good rating because Madden loves him.
I think it was like maybe high 80s.
What was your speed? 81? Yeah, I know your shoulder pads was 99.
Very big. Dude,
why are you taking and separating my outfit away from everybody else's? All the shoulder pads were big back then.
Yeah, but yours was special, man. Like they were elite of the elites. Yeah, it's Chewy into the mic.
Top ASMR rating.
Point for Twitcher.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
You don't think that anybody does sit them down though, and he goes, "Hey, listen, you were the worst rated. We're flipping you onto the other side."
No, I think before they even decided to put him on the left. They probably said, if it doesn't work out here, we're just moving back to the other side.
Well, there's no place to move him
a lot of what happened that made him have to play on the left side was all the injuries on the offensive line.
No, that's not true. That was their decision from the start last year. You're mixing up guys. Yeah, you're not. You're Eichenberging him. That's not what happened with him. Their decision from the jump on him last year was to start him on the left side.
All right.
Yeah, you can't mix up your guys on that.
I can't believe they didn't do that with Patrick Paul, though. It's weird, right?
I mean, how many things that Chris Greer did were stupid and weird? A lot, dude. A lot.
Oh, I was in the 80s.
Excellent. Marlins are off today. Trade deadline is later on today. The big news, of course, Tarek Skubal got traded to the Dodgers over the weekend. He'll make his debut tomorrow. And
didn't he just pitch?
Yeah, he pitched on Thursday. So 5 days.
Okay, that's about right.
And then Luis Arraez got traded today. He got traded to the Phillies from the Giants. So
yeah, we still got what, less than 6 hours left for the trading deadline?
Yep.
Just under 6 hours.
So we'll keep you posted on that. More to come here on the show. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Give you another weather update brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate today. Call them at 954-968-8155. And it is currently right down here. It is 86 degrees right now. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. And, thunderstorms. Oh, they're looming. Don't mean to take your windowplex, Leroy, but they're looming down here.
Yeah, it's looking bad here. I got some sun poking through.
No, not yet. Not yet, dude. They just had on the NFL Network. I think it was yesterday because I think they were out there yesterday. But Jacob Rodriguez was on with Steve Smith and Cam Wolf on NFL Network. Great mustache. I mean, that mustache. It's glorious.
I'm gonna tell you the conversation I had with Tobin during the break. I was like, best Dolphin stash: Zonka, Bocampa, Wannstedt, or Rodriguez. Jacob Rodriguez got a great 1970
stash.
Like,
it's a strong mustache.
Yeah, man.
It's a strong mustache.
It's giving me Magnum
I'm working on mine because I can't cut it.
You still don't trust the left hand to shave?
Ooh,
it's shaky.
Big Spoon hasn't offered?
Dude, there's certain things that, look, bless her heart. But there's certain things when people are way too enthusiastic to do it for you, it's a hard pass.
Mm.
Want me to trim you up? Like, she even tried to use lingo to make me think that she gonna know what she doing. No.
Well, it looks fantastic. He looks ready to be a linebacker to me. He's just got the look with the stash. The stash alone and the fact that he's just having nice practices out of the bat.
He said just have Tobin shave you. He has plenty of experience. No, he doesn't.
I shaved this morning. I'm telling you, it's already itchy. It's crazy.
You know why I know you're lying? Because you should have got, if you got a haircut, you would have asked your barber to, shape up your whatever you call facial hair.
What are you talking about?
That's how I felt last week. I had to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, man. You got to be careful. Dade South points out the MFTF. He's got that mustache for the football. He does. This was Hafley yesterday on Jacob Rodriguez.
He's got a really good knack for getting the ball out. A lot of guys throw punches and miss and hit ribs and hit the back and hit shoulder pads, and they're trying to get the ball out. He's got a really good feel, and he's got really good timing and very instinctual. I mean, Achan, there was one, I think, a couple practices ago where Achan was actually had two hands on the ball, and Jacob came in, and I mean, it was a violent punch, and the ball came out. I think Achan even kind of smacked him on the back, and was like, that was a heck of a punch. Now Achan's got to hold on to the ball, but I don't know who would have been able to hold on the ball in that. But you can see even running sideline to sideline, he's constantly taking swings at it, and they're very deliberate. And then I just think he's got really good width and range, and in zone coverage, he's got the ability to get up and get his hands on the football. So that's what you're probably seeing, but he's done a nice job so far.
You like when the coach don't. No, you got to hold on to the football with two hands.
No. Now, and the other thing is, when you ain't got no pads on, you ain't paying attention to that. Really?
Yeah, I get you. It's not as much.
And so he slapped him on the back because he know they ain't in no pads. Those are the guys you know what I do to those guys? You know, when you get close to the sideline and everybody let up, and then I put my helmet in his chest.
Yeesh.
Say, it's not fun, is it? My turn. Got me out here looking bad. You know I'm a fumbler. You just sitting here, you want to play games. Me. Like, guys want to do that.
You tell that to people?
Huh?
You tell people? You know I'm a fumbler.
Listen, I don't mind them trying to strip the ball, but when running backs, they tell you got to run it out like 20 yards down the field. When you run down the field and you get to like 15 and the play is over and they damn near run the next play, then somebody come, boop. I'm like, really, dude? Because the coach going to react, right? Coaches got to react. They feel like they got to react.
Yeah, definitely. They feel like they have to have a thing.
So H-Hand probably got yelled at. And I'm like, yo, what are we doing, dude? I said, okay. Say, when we get pads on and you got to put your mouthpiece in, don't be coming over there counting your chickens. I'm cleaning your butt out.
Jeez. That's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
That's another way fights start. When overly aggressive guy with no pads, then play like a little.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I had to give you one.
What?
I was contemplating not letting it, but no, you said something was crazy. I was like, nah, I couldn't let it slide.
Hey, no, we had the Ayo police over here.
Oh, we got the Ayo police and we got
He's sergeant in arms.
Yeah, sergeant in arms.
What are you talking about? So yeah, man. I mean, like, look, it's a fun time. I think the rookies that's gonna be, for me, that's gonna probably be the most exciting thing about the year, right? It's like you get to see these guys. See what
a lot of young guys. They probably got what,
guys.
20 guys in their first and second year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unheard of. That's unheard of. Now, I will say this. Like, I'm gonna say this, and I know people don't like. I think the uncertainty of how all these young guys are gonna play and the unknown is why everybody's so excited. You have no idea what the record's gonna be. You have no idea how this team's gonna play. But with so many unknowns, it's exciting.
Yeah. But that mustache is glorious. I mean, look at it.
I'm working on my porn stash.
You gonna get your boat camper on?
Yeah.
Gonna look top notch. Got a little comb for it. Get it all right for the season. Feeling it. I don't know what this guy's doing on the screen right now. Is he like yanking the sock? What the hell is he doing from those guys?
Are you talking about the Ravens camp?
Yeah, the Ravens guy.
I don't know. They're doing new things,
They got like all this. Who do like? You always wonder like who duped these guys into these stupid equipments? Like they got these guys out there with the pool noodles.
The trainers.
Yeah.
You use pool noodles for like certain drills. There's a lot of stuff. We used to use in the off season one of those like skating boards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where you just it's a long board that's slick, and you just basically ski back and forth, work on your hips. We used to do all kind of crazy stuff.
C. Dallas says, did Giannis buy his house? Is there going to be an episode 2? Are we getting the Giannis Chronicles? I don't know. Like, what? I think Giannis is probably just chilling out for now, man. I don't think you're going to get a Giannis Chronicles. Like, he already did like 1.5 million views on his first episode.
What if Giannis tells the realtor, look, I love this house. It's beautiful, but no frozen iguanas. And keep the iguanas away from me.
He just needs to hire a guy. Like, there are iguana.
You can't hire a guy from iguanas.
You can. There are people. I saw a guy. There was a guy I saw at the gas station the other day. He was iguana tracker. Like he takes them out.
See,
but they keep coming back.
At the gas station is the guy that goes to the free Dolphins padded
You don't think that he's got a good business going on?
No,
hey,
he's at the gas station.
You know what he need? All Giannis need is a dog.
If he has the right dog, he'll be fine. If he has the right dog, he'll be fine. But there are some people don't like dogs, and there are services of people who take out iguanas.
So
in
they
South
don't
Florida.
like dogs. They sure as hell not gonna like iguanas.
Definitely not. Like iguana.
Look, wherever he's buying his home, there's gonna be a lot of land. Iguanas will be around.
IguanaControl.com, iguana removal company in South Florida. Iguana exterminator, South Florida's iguana removal experts.
Iguana but you Control. Don't remove all of them. They're all over the place.
That's not true. Let me tell you something. You got yourself a problem. We'll make it go away. Let me trust me when I tell you, Mr. Antetokounmpo.
First of all, he's not saying. First of all, they're not saying that last name correctly.
No,
they are not.
All right, I just need a couple days here. Secure the perimeter. There's not going to be one of them creepy crawlers around here. You could just focus on dunking your basketball.
You sound like old Cletus came to the door with eye black on and a I Hunt Iguana t-shirt.
I hear there's people out here scaring you, Giannis. And let me tell you something. We're going to take care of that. You're not going to see any creepy crawlers around here no more.
Okay, Jedediah, how do we keep them away?
All right, here's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to set up a booby trap. I'm going to put a little piece of kiwi in there. Iguanas love the kiwi.
Wait, you're setting up a booby trap?
Or is
he living by the booby trap?
No, he's not living by the booby trap. This is perfectly to take out them there iguanas. All right. Now, Giannis, let me tell you something. You go hang out with Mr. Bam Adebayo. Bam's a much easier name than Giannis. And I'm going to tell you something. We're going to take out these iguanas lickety-split. No problem. All right.
You ain't answer my question, though, Mr. They come back.
Hold on. He's got to
How you going to keep them away?
He's got to spit his skull in
That's
his
right.
water bottle. Hold on. There you go.
Listen here. Don't worry about my methods to my madness. Just be happy that the iguanas are gone. Trust me when I tell you, I'm the best iguana exterminator here in South Florida.
So they're not gone forever.
They are going to be gone. I mean, of course, we have a monthly fee. You can come back, you sign up for our monthly subscription. You
How
make
much
sure
is your monthly fee?
Well, it's just a simple $199.99 a month. And we can make sure no iguanas nor chameleons will ever come here. And I'll tell you one thing too, Mr. Anteta, you know your name. If you sign up today, I'll put in our possum special, which means I'll walk around with a baseball bat, make sure there's no marsupials in your backyard either. They can be dangerous.
You better not say marsupial, because Giannis going to be like, whoa, what? In addition to the iguanas?
But don't you worry there, Mr. Greek Freak. We'll have these things out in a jiffy. All I need right now.
Like Cletus ain't getting none of my business.
Now, first thing I need to do is you got to let me live in your backyard for a week. He's going to be like, what? That's right. I'm going to put a hammock up here. I'm going to sleep there because I need to know their behaviors. See, the number one thing to taking out iguanas is you got to find out their behaviors. And so for me to figure out their behaviors, I need to live in your backyard for about a week.
What do you mean behaviors? What are you talking about?
I need to know, are they tree iguanas? Are they water iguanas? Are they grass iguanas? They're going to poop in your pool? And I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen there, Mr. Greek Freak. But listen, all you need to do here, you sign up for our monthly subscription for Iguana Exterminators. We're going to make it happen for you.
You do all this by yourself?
Of course. I'm a one-man band. And, of course, I do have my compadre right here, Sunny Bunny. She is going to also make sure that the perimeter is secured.
Why don't I just go get me a Sunny Bunny and I don't have to pay you?
If anybody had a Sunny Bunny, trust me, all dogs aren't built like that for the iguana battle. A little soft, if you know what I mean.
All mine are. My dogs go and kick the trees, hoping that one fall out like it did when it was cold.
Rod Power says, rumor has it that Coach Riley's employing a program to help Giannis conquer his fear of iguanas.
Yeah, you know what that's called? You know what that program is called? Supermax.
Oh, you give him Supermax.
Supermax is like, you know what?
He'll start adopting iguanas. You give him the Supermax.
Vinegar spray or citric acid will work for them. Zeus is a hunting attack dog, I know, but he only attacked toys.
There's a iguana thing called
if the bird, listen, if somebody came to rob us blind, all they have to do is bring Zeus a stuffed animal.
There's a place with 5 stars called Iguana Removal 305.
Oh.
Wow.
Or do they service all of South Florida, or just they scooter
305.
only? They scooter
305.
only get to 305. Because you know they're coming over with a scooter and a backpack if they call that.
I don't know. Oh, wait. They got a website. Hold on.
Oh, website. Big time.
Iguana Removal 305. We're committed to helping you deal and manage with the population of iguanas on your property. They also do raccoons.
I don't think Giannis is ready for the animals he's about to experience in South Florida.
We ain't even talking about if he run into a snake.
Or a gator.
Well, he's going to live on the water, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Assuming he's going to live on the water.
Now, you won't see no gators. Because the way when the wall's built up, they can climb up the wall?
No, you need.
not
I
really.
think you need the tide to be pretty high. Like if it's like a little bump, they could get out. But they could climb over those fences. But I don't know about a rock wall. Can they grip that? They're not Spiderman.
Fix said yes.
What?
Whatever question we just asked.
That's down south though, but in the brackish water.
They're everywhere now, dude. I mean, I see stuff on Instagram. These gators and crocodiles, quite frankly, are all over the place.
Well, I know the crocodiles are in the brackish water. Because remember they had sharks and crocodiles in the same water.
J-Fick has seen them by Bayside and Miami Beach in the Bay.
Iguana removal 305. We got one-time removal. We got preventative.
You have a lifetime membership?
And we got recurrent.
You have a lifetime?
Hey, what's the difference? Preventative means that you ain't seen no iguanas yet, but you know they around. Like,
yeah, that's
what
right.
the hell?
Let's see. It takes me to their For You. It takes me to if I got to fill out a form to get a quote.
Really? We filling out forms for getting iguanas out the yard? You know, I know what I would do. I want you to take a loaf of bread, get little pieces and ball it up, right? Throw it over the fence at your neighbor's house. That'll get rid of the iguanas.
So you're just sending it over to your neighbors?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Of course it is.
Crazy, man.
Cafe iguana back in the days were great.
Yeah. Yeah, get some of that Red Death. One. That's it. The whole night. Just sip on that one.
The one on Pines and University? Yeah.
No, I went to the one on Oakland. It's an Oakland commercial and Federal.
Good times. I hope Giannis has good times, man. I don't want that man worrying about.
He's gonna have a good time.
I don't want him worrying about iguanas attacking his family and everything like that.
He's gonna have a good time. He's gonna be fine. Giannis is gonna be fine. All right, don't worry about it.
Hey,
he's not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
But the missus might be the one to have a problem.
She'll enjoy the Targets. If she's a Target fan, she'll enjoy the Targets in South Florida.
Crazy, man. Hey, listen, baseball season is in full swing, and the Marlins still in this thing. All right, dude. All right, Miami seemed like they were dead in the water. And all of a sudden, Leroy, like a surprise crocodile, they pop right back up. All right. Everybody's hot and heavy with the trade deadline today. The moves are being made.
Leroy being surprised. I'm always on the swivel.
You're not always on the swivel, dude. Not always. Not always. You have armor on right now.
Dude, it's tangibles and critters. We always on the lookout. We got bolos, lifetime bolos on critters.
You haven't never been surprised by a critter.
I don't get surprised by critters. I'm always looking for them.
Okay. Ridiculous. Anyway, you guys can trade this entire baseball season on Kalshi. You want to think your team is going to make the playoffs? Think Miami can still do it? Hey, listen, not out of it yet, dude. A game and a half out in the wild card right now. So you guys could go there. I think right now, trading on Kalshi for Miami to make the postseason, 20%. So if you think that Miami can make the playoffs in this wild card run, it's right there for you. You can trade the entire season. Futures, who you think is going to win it all, who's going to make the postseason, all of that on Kalshi. On Kalshi, you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probabilities change, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, You download the Kalshi app, use my code Tobin to get $500 in credits when you trade $25. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything 18 plus only. Restrictions to eligibility requirements. Those are the words. Woo, that's in the montage for later. Wow. Let's try that again. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory. Here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Canes get going tomorrow with training camp. Joe Rose is going to be broadcasting live from Coral Gables. Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, pretty chill. The rain really didn't allow much to happen.
I feel like you would like the. I feel like you like the rain. I feel like you know it's gloomy in your dungeon. I feel like it makes the emo come out even more.
It's true.
No, I don't like it because then I don't want to go anywhere.
Don't put on just you and Scooby listen to some vinyls. Just like
Yes.
close the drapes.
My blackout curtains.
That's how I feel like it goes.
That's exactly what happens here.
Jeez.
What?
It makes me feel like such a dark person.
I mean, your room, you have an AC/DC vinyl, a black cowgirl helmet, black curtains
The other one
behind you.
fell.
You do look brighter today.
Yeah, I mean, you're wearing a dolphin shirt. That's good. Although, well, what happened? Why is that one down?
It fell.
No extra thumbtacks around?
I do. I just haven't put it up. Got lazy.
You are wearing the Dolphins gear, so you're all up and ready for the season. Malik Willis out there doing the damn thing for the Fins. And we do have a huge announcement, Leroy. Football is back on Thursday. Hall of Fame game.
They're doing that on Thursday now?
And the Carolina Panthers.
They usually do.
The Carolina Panthers have announced
who's starting.
Who do you think is starting? Do you know? I didn't even know he was a Panther.
So it's not clearly it's not Bryce Young.
Not Bryce Young. No, it's not Bryce Young.
Is Zach Wilson?
Nope, not Zach Wilson. I don't think is he.
Zach Wilson's not even in the league.
I know.
Who is Zach Wilson? Is
I
he
know,
a
he's
Bronco?
probably-
Is he still a Bronco?
No, he didn't go back to Denver. You got him from Denver.
He's in the Saints.
Oh,
Whoa.
Had no idea.
Wow, you see, Mr. One Trick Pony is not going back to the Saints. What's his name? What's their crash? What's his name? Peyton? No.
Talking about Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, he retired.
He retired. Yeah.
Oh, he retired. Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. Well, let me not say he retired. He's no longer playing for the Saints. He said,
Yeah.
he's
Because
not-
they didn't say he retired. They just said
Right.
he's
Didn't
not
Chris
going
Sims
back
say
to the
that he was
Saints.
like the 15th best quarterback in the league one time? That was one of his hot takes out there, where he said Taysom Hill was amongst.
And he
the
must
top
have
20.
thought he was a top 5.
He was he had a crazy Taysom Hill take at one point, but no. Do you have any other guesses?
Jalen Phillips.
You're in the right. No, it's not Jalen Phillips.
No. It's in.
You're in the right vernacular of like, all right, first round pick quarterbacks. What happened to that guy? Where is he
Trey
now?
Lance?
Not Trey Lance. No, good guess though. Good guess.
Trey Lance still in Dallas?
I don't know where the hell Trey
It's
Lance
not
is.
Josh Rosen because Rosen's gone.
Nope, not Josh Rosen.
So it's a former first round quarterback.
You guys want a hint?
Yeah.
Baby hands.
Who had baby hands?
From Pittsburgh.
Oh, wait.
From Pittsburgh.
Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is starting the Hall of Fame game this week for the Carolina Panthers. I had no idea he was a Panther.
Wait, is it Kenny Pickett versus Carson Beck?
I don't think the Cardinals have announced it yet, but it probably
We're gonna see a lot of
will
Carson
be.
Beck.
Yeah.
It probably will be.
I think Carson Beck a year from that injury is going to look a lot better than people think.
I think, yeah, that second year off Tommy John.
Yeah. And the football's heavier. And it just seemed like at times he just had a power outage. Right?
Yep.
Like
It was weird.
he wanted, like here, let's be clear. You know what throws you think you can make and you can't, and you won't even try. The fact that he was firing up to make some throws that just looked like he never should have means that he wasn't back.
Their other quarterback, we learned this last week. Gardner Minshew is also on the Cardinals. I don't know
Yes.
who's starting for them yet, though.
No, Brissett is their starter. He signed.
No, I know Brissett's their starter.
Right,
I'm
right.
saying for this week.
Oh, I don't think Minshew's. I don't think those two vets are playing. I think it's gonna be all
all
Carson Beck
Carson Beck
and-
versus Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. I don't know if Kenny's gonna play the whole game.
Dude, I was way I was way too far relaxed going into my first preseason game. Because
you were fed?
No, not that. I just, when they tell you when you're going to play, right? So they say, young guys, y'all going to play the second half. So I acted that way until the middle of the first quarter when they said, you're up. I'm like, what? I didn't even stretch. You told me second half. Well, I don't even know where my mouthpiece is.
The quarterbacks that Carolina has on their roster after Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett is their backup, and then they have former Georgia Tech quarterback Haynes King.
Haynes? Is that with a Y?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know which is he tangible or intangible?
He's intangible.
Okay.
He's intangible.
If there's a Y, he's intangible.
So, yeah. We're gonna get a lot. I mean, we're gonna get next week probably a ton. You think Malik Willis plays next week?
No.
Yes.
I think he should play a little bit. What are we waiting for?
He'll play a little bit. Because first of all, let's think of it from a player perspective. You want to be the first ones out there getting reps. I don't care what the circumstances. You don't have to play much, but you want to get, and
Just
it's
a little
new coach.
something. Just a little something.
Yeah.
Handsome Daffy says Carson Beck is dead to Hurricanes fans. Bad mistake to end it. I don't feel that way. It was such a crazy ride to the national championship. I don't feel that way with Carson Beck. I understand he had his limitations. I don't know why he felt the need to go Leroy Jenkins at the end of the game, but I don't feel like he's dead to me. I'm more disappointed in other things than I am Carson Beck. It was a bad ending.
We taking a situation or a decision made to mean he sucks?
Yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. And Dave South's right. He probably was concussed. And he was staying in that game.
You didn't see Malachi just run,
No, he didn't. Obviously, he didn't.
Because if he did, Malachi scores.
I know, but he's not dead to me. I can't say dead. It's too strong. I don't feel just because of that mistake. I don't feel that way for him. He was good. He was good. He had the big balls run.
Right. Hold on. You're right. But here's the thing. If you had an arm, your guy was open. And if you didn't have an arm, your best player was on the under with nothing but grass. Nothing but grass.
I understand.
Now he's
Wow.
Sometimes people don't think like that.
Clearly wasn't thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I get it.
Dude, he was open. Like, if he had do you think he put everything he had in that throw?
Yes.
I haven't watched
I think
it
his
back.
arm just failed him.
It's too hard to look back on.
I think his arm just failed him. Because here's
it
the
happened
deal.
all the time during the run where like his arm just was like
Vlad, if you know you can't make that throw, you usually don't even try it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so he clearly his arm was just not there yet. But he'd say, "Hey, these are throws I always make."
But you got 48 seconds still remaining. Like,
but you telling your arm we can do this, and your arm telling no, we can't.
I haven't watched this in a long time. I don't know if I really want to do this to myself, but you know what? It's camp. It's a new day tomorrow. It's probably time to put it in the past. It's gonna be like Sergei Bobrovsky in September. I don't feel good about this. All right. Carson Beck, I haven't watched this in a while. You may be dead to me after watching this.
Oh, he's going to be dead to you.
51 seconds left. So much time. Why did he do that?
Okay.
Why did he do that?
Okay.
Why did he do
that? I'm telling you, probably thought he was
There's so many red jerseys there. Why did he do that? What was he thinking?
He wasn't. Clearly, he was concussed. Because if he saw that film, he's like, wait a minute. That's a lot of pasture right here. Who's that? Is that number 10? Nope. Oh, just dump it off to number 10 and let him do,
Just do
Jesus
Malachi Tony stuff.
Malachi Tony, Big Baby Jesus stuff. That's all.
Goodness gracious. First down. So much time left. All right. You know what? Maybe he is dead.
He is?
I don't know. Haven't watched it in a while.
Just like that.
Hey, Tobes.
Yeah, we're putting Tobin in a bad position here,
Hey,
Leroy.
Tobes, have you watched House of Dragon?
No, I haven't watched anything since the first episode. I honestly haven't been doing.
You know, there's NIL
in House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that.
guys are recruiting Dragon Riders now.
No, I didn't know that. I watched Spider-Man this weekend. I saw Spider. I saw
Was it
Spider-Man.
good?
I liked it. I was actually, but it was funny. It was the first. I haven't seen any of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans.
This is the first Tom Holland
I've only seen him in the Avengers. I hadn't seen him in Spider-Man.
Like Dolo Spider-Man?
Nope, haven't seen any of them.
Is
He's not with Zendaya anymore, is he?
Yes, he is.
They're married.
They're married.
Are you crazy? He's not stupid.
You talking about in the movie?
No.
No, he's talking
No,
about
in real life,
He
he's
got
with-
married, and then I saw something. Hold on.
You got.
Leroy, you keep getting
Leroy,
grabbed
yeah,
social
come on, man.
media.
You can't just look at the Twitter for
Jesus.
you, dude. You just can't.
Don't
do
look
it.
at that video of him getting a drink and then her giving him the stank look. That was like from years ago.
No.
And here he goes. Now he's gonna go research. He's like, no. I swear they're broken up.
Because we're wrong.
No, I saw. I know. I thought they got married.
You
Yeah.
just said that you thought they were broken up.
Yeah, you just said they were broken up. Leroy.
Okay.
They're very different things.
I mean, they were just holding hands.
They're the
together
opposite.
on the red carpet. Every damn Spider-Man
There you go.
premiere.
There you go. What?
There you go. There.
So
Okay,
anyway, yeah, well, we know.
I sent it to you so you could get got too. So
Hey,
you could-
what's the record now?
No, I want to see what he sent me so I know.
Wait, lost count.
A-list actor. Really, dude?
Leroy, why don't you send it to me too?
Yeah, send it to J Fix so that everybody can laugh.
He has a tweet. Block TMZ. A-list actor Tom Holland revealed that he is now officially starting his Ho phase after a 9-year relationship with Zendaya.
Does that even sound real?
After she cheated on him with famous raptor Blueface during spring break in Miami.
Wait, when was
you
this?
believed this?
Wait. First of all, Leroy, when do they do spring break in Miami anymore? Like, come on now, Leroy. They don't even do spring break in Miami anymore.
You're asking again. I'm just scrolling down and I saw it.
Stop going on. No, I just
Wait,
told you.
what rapper
Even
was
the
it?
pictures
Blueface?
used are
Yeah.
mad.
I need you to
That's
get
not even
off the,
Zendaya.
dude. Can you just get off the Twitter for you page, please? You're not capable of it,
Are they
That's my
confusing
favorite- that's my
Zendaya
favorite part.
and Christian?
dude. Leroy, you cannot be on there because you can't distinguish with what's real and what's fake.
You've
You're
never
not-
gotten got?
No,
Not like this.
no,
Leroy, that's
not like you, dude. Not like you.
We're samesies. You get got to.
Nah, there ain't no
No.
sense. You stand alone.
You thought that Tom Holland was in his whole phase? Tom Holland was in his whole phase.
That's the name of the hour.
You thought that was real. Spider-Man in his whole phase.
Spider-Man.
The most loyal of all the superheroes.
Now that you say
Put all his holes in his webs. That's it.
He is literally the most, he's known as he's the most monogamous superhero of all time. He's got MJ and MJ, and that's it.
Nah.
now that you
There was
say
a
it
side
back
chick.
to me,
There was
it
a
does
side
seem a bit sketchy.
There was a side chick.
Who?
There was a side chick.
Who?
The one that's in the movie now.
Which one?
There's a new character that was in your movie.
In the new movie?
And yeah, there's another.
Remember
girl.
the side chick?
Yeah.
Not his real side chick.
She had a side chick.
Hey,
'Cause now
again. So now that you say it back to me,
So you had to hear it instead of reading.
yeah.
The whole paragraph looks ridiculous.
Spidey for the streets.
Spider slut.
Spidey for the streets, man.
All right, we'll take a
Where
break.
the tangled web we weave.
Final hour of the show coming up. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Give you a weather update here, which is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Protect your home before the next storm. Get your free roof and window estimate. Call them at 954-968-8155. And right down here, currently 90 degrees. Down here in Miami, cloudy, thunderstorms expected this afternoon, wind gusts up to 13 miles per hour. And you're going to get a whole heap of that all week, everybody. The headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
Heap is such an old word. That's such an old word.
Yeah. The old love saying heap.
They love saying heap. You're in a whole heap of trouble. What the hell's a heap?
I don't know.
What is heap?
It's like I pictured it like a pile.
And they call
Something
it a
like
heap?
that. Mhm.
Yeah.
H-E-A-P. Heap.
Heap. Definition. A heap means a messy pile of things, a large amount, a special tree-shaped computer memory structure. I've never heard it like that. But yeah, it's like a pile. No,
Large quantity.
My wife texted me today because she's back at school. Like teachers are going back today, and she said she got to school today. And she just goes, "My microwave is missing."
They stole the microwave?
I was like, "Wait, what? Who takes a microwave?" And so I just got a text. She goes, "Found my microwave."
Where was it? Who took it?
I haven't gotten to that part. I haven't gotten to the details of that, Jennifer. They must have been doing some like maybe like a repainting of the room, and they moved the microwave somewhere, I'm guessing. Because I've seen that microwave. It's not a microwave you would want to take. You know?
There's one with the little crank.
It's not that old, but it's pretty old. It's pretty old. It's a pretty old microwave. So I was surprised.
I mean, a microwave is a microwave at a school, you know. They don't have to walk somewhere else to get to heat up their food.
Nowhere else to make a hot pocket at the
new dorms, there's like
walking, you know.
You know, the new dorms at like my daughter's school, they have like community kitchens.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there's one kitchen per like floor, and you share it. So there's a stove and microwave in there, and it's like, you know, normally where they have like the lounge.
That's cool.
Instead of that is a kitchen.
I didn't even have a kitchen at my. We had one. If there were certain dorms at Barry that had kitchens, like if you lived at like the ones that look like condos, but not for the most part. You either had a hot plate, a microwave. Air fryers weren't really a thing back then. And then,
I'm more than sure that hot plate was real smart in a dorm.
Why?
Why a hot plate?
Yeah, hot plate.
All right.
We had a grill. We put we had a grill outside at one of the dorms. It got stolen one day, but we got it for free.
Oh, because everybody test drove the car
at Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, it was communal. But anyway, somebody, I guess she found her microwave, so she's happy about that. Because then in the middle of the day, she just said, "I'm mad about my microwave." I'm like, I would be too. Who steals a microwave?
How old is
it? Thing to take from somebody.
The audacity.
The microwave?
You only unpack your room if you're changing rooms, Vlad. So if like when you're a teacher, it's a big deal when you have like a place where you get to set up shop. You don't have to take stuff down every single year and take stuff out, because you got to think about it. You got to move books, you got to move presentations, you got to move all those things. So like if you're sticking around grades, which they keep my wife in third grade because she gets those good test grades. So they're like, because my wife was like, "Hey, can I do kindergarten?" They're like, "Kindergarten? No.
Hey, we don't want to mess with your average."
Yeah, they're like, you're like, it doesn't matter if these kids know their ABCs. We need you in the meat and potatoes grade. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm staying here. But yeah, like so you get a comfort zone. You're like, all right, I don't have to take the microwave. It's just gonna stay here. But then the microwave's gone.
Yeah, because I'm more than sure people are using it in the summer, right?
I guess so. I guess somebody's just helping themselves to the microwave. So anyway, did
she call everybody like Zach did?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean Zack Duarte?
Yeah.
About the chips? I don't know.
Wait, what happened?
You heard that? Zach called me and asked me one time, did I eat his protein chips? Or he texted me.
Did you?
No, it was Romberg.
Oh.
It was Romberg. Everybody knew it was Romberg. I'm like, why would you ask the black guy that? I'm asking everybody. Nobody else mentioned it.
I could have told you one. Romberg, see, here's the thing. Like Leroy, he peruses for snacks, but it's always to the vending machine. Romberg was like a grizzly bear. And so we had these, in the 7 night of the ticket studios, we had these cubbies that were like, that people would just leave snacks in, and Romberg would just be in there just like, it's in there. And so, knew immediately as soon as Zack Duarte was talking about it.
And the thing is, when you do the morning show, you're gone before anybody
you're
gets
gone.
there.
He's gone by 10 o'clock. Gone. You know, so.
And nobody could blame him.
Yeah. It's just like, but Zach was like, who ate my chips? And I was like, well, you know who it was. And second of all, why are you leaving snacks where you know he's going to eat them?
Right.
They're so visible too.
I mean, but
they're very visible.
Wait.
So visible.
How bad is it when it's so bad that you were hungry and you saved your snacks from yesterday? Right? Like, that was just the craziest thing. He's like, man, I was really hungry and I came into the studio thinking I was going to eat my proteins.
That isn't infuriating. Listen,
it's weird.
It's an infuriating thing when you think you're going to have a certain snack and that snack is gone. That is a bad feeling. Like, even in your own household, when that happens, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah, we got Mima.
You know? Dade South says we're victim blaming.
No, we're not.
We're not victim blaming, but
no, not. But the way he texted me, right? And then when I got mad, he said, I asked everybody. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Why would you ask me?
You knew who it was.
Yeah, he knew who it was. He didn't want to confront him. That's what the problem was.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went to no smoke. But shout out to Zach.
Shout out. Hopefully he keeps his chips. Keeps his chips safe.
Yeah.
No, that's not, dude.
No.
Leroy doesn't even want to give him a shout out.
I ain't shouting him out. If I shout him out, it's gonna be cuss words.
Crazy. So training camps are going on. Dolphins practicing pads today. The only thing that we don't really have is I don't know what. There were some reports that Austin Jackson missed some snaps. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe they're just preparing for life without Austin Jackson.
Can everybody please just calm down? It's first day of padded practice. Like, oh my goodness, everybody supposed to do every snap? And what if it's just a different unit? What if they said we just gonna get you 5 reps, and then somebody else went in? You don't know what the backstory is by that. Why? If
that's got to be such a bad feeling.
Yeah,
that's got to be a bad feeling when you're the guy who's got 2. You got Charlie Heck. You got 5 reps, and the first 2 are just giving up sacks.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, Charlie. Take a lap.
I can see the headline now. Charlie, what the heck?
That's good. You should do that. Meanwhile, Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo got the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award yesterday at his camp. He's excited to play with Giannis. Here was a little bit of Bam Adebayo yesterday.
Oh, man, we're ready to get to work. The goal is to win a championship. And, that's his mindset. We have a like mindset when it comes to that. So those conversations are really about winning.
Excited about that. He was asked about LeBron going to Philly again, and said he has no ill will about LeBron and his choice.
I'm cool with Braun. I consider Braun like a brother, honestly. We've been Olympic teammates, but even before that, we've always had down-to-earth conversations. I'm happy for him. You want what's best for somebody, and that's really how you go from there.
But he's not top 5 on his list anymore. Get the hell off my list. Tell you what, though, if I was Sully and Murphs, I'd be worried because Bam was out there throwing those feelers to Tatum out yesterday too.
Do you want Tatum?
I would just want Tatum to take him from Boston. I don't even like Tatum that much. But if I took him from Boston,
You
I
said
would
that
like
about Giannis.
Yeah. But I'm not trading Giannis for Tatum. No way.
Dude, the ebbs and flows of your mood is crazy.
You wouldn't want a petty acquisition? I would love that.
No.
Why not?
I told you, I literally would rather have Jaylen Brown than Tatum.
Okay, but that's not the option. You just asked.
I don't
would
want
you
him.
take? You wouldn't want Jayson Tatum?
No.
Really?
No.
Not even if Bam wanted him?
Nope.
Y'all wild.
That's crazy.
This guy's
I'm out. I'm out. Okay, in a couple of years, talk to me.
Damn. I think Jaylen Brown's gonna love being in Philadelphia, like in January when he's like the fourth option.
I don't know.
If they win a
I think-
championship, nobody will care.
I don't think they're going to win a championship.
Who you
I think there's a
will?
better chance this is a disaster than they win a championship.
Why?
One, it's the Philadelphia 76ers. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, Joel Embiid. Number three, one of their best players is 42 years old. Number four, Joel Embiid. Number five, Jaylen Brown is a crankopotamus.
Yeah, when he does that.
What?
One of your best players is 42 years old.
He is,
guess
dude.
What? If he had signed with Miami, guess what? That same 42-year-old would have been one of your best
Yeah,
players.
it would have been one of the reasons why you win the chip. Hey, it would have been one of the reasons why you win the chip.
I can't talk about fantasy. And again, that goes back to number one, which is it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
So wait, you say that about a 42-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But if I say that about Aaron Rodgers, you say I just don't like him.
You don't like Aaron Rodgers. No, I say that about Aaron Rodgers because you don't like Aaron Rodgers. You don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Antics.
You don't like his antics.
I don't think he's at a point in his career where it's worth the antics.
You haven't liked Aaron Rodgers for 7 years. Like you don't like Aaron Rodgers.
A little bit more than 7.
No.
But really is cranked up about the last 7 years. Like he just doesn't like Aaron Rodgers.
I mean,
but it's the combination. See, Leroy, there's certain organizations when you combine old with the organization, it just doesn't feel like it's going to mesh well. And Philadelphia is one of those places because they're not very nice to the old. You see what they did to Santa Claus?
Dude, I played in
Piss
Philly.
snowballs.
You can't be sneaking
I
in
played in
people's
Philly.
homes, man.
There's no dude. They hate everything.
Yeah.
They hate themselves.
They go to the game. Here's what you know when you go play Philly. Somebody getting booed. Either the visiting team or the home team, but damn it, I'm booing.
Isn't that every fan base though? I mean,
No, not like them. Not like them.
I mean, I'm just saying
They
it
wanted
might
to
not be
fire
with
their
the
coach and
ferocity.
get rid of their quarterback, and they went on to win the Super Bowl, Vlad.
So you're about to fire him after this season too.
But I'm just saying, like, we would love to have those problems. In any one of the 3 places I played, or in live or talk about it played.
Take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. No trade so far for the Miami Marlins.
Didn't they say they weren't doing nothing?
Craig Mish said yesterday that they were holding, so they weren't buyers, but that they weren't going to be sellers unless they were blown away with the deal. But a lot of names have been thrown out there, from the team. Like there were rumors about Stowers, there were rumors about Hicks, there were Otto Lopez rumors. There's a lot of people. It seems like they're snooping around the Marlins to see if they could get some of their pieces, but it doesn't feel like the Marlins are keen on just giving up guys for peanuts,
Right.
So you're not gonna swindle Peter Bendix, all right? If he's taking one of your prospects, trust me, you done bleeped up. That's how Bendix has been rolling lately. But no, so far it's been pretty quiet on the front. I don't know if anything is gonna really top Scooble going to the Dodgers as far as like whoa.
But we've kind of known this for weeks though that he was going to the Dodgers.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's weird about it is it's just one of these like, all right, you guys knew that they were probably lurking. Nobody wanted to sweeten the pot because, all right, you get to Tarek Skubal, you're going to have to pay him a big contract, obviously. But you're not going to have to do it for a year because you're going to be locked out.
The Dodgers are one of those teams that might not care if he leaves.
Yeah, they might not. They may not.
Somebody else who does that will probably need assurances that he's going to re-sign with them. And that could be the difference in, like the Toronto thing with Kawhi. Right.
But I think like ultimately you're probably going to want to go to a place that's going to pay you oodles of money. Right. Like I don't know if there's, because usually the places that don't, I don't really picture those teams spending a lot of dough
for him in the first place.
Yeah, I don't picture that place being in an undesirable market for somebody to be in. So we'll see, but everybody's up in arms about it. I think it's exciting. I think it's it adds because I think you put
what's the best trade deadline? Basketball? Because I would say basketball because you're familiar with most of the guys that get traded.
Best trade deadline. Yeah.
Loki's hockey.
Hockey can get pretty wild.
Loki's really hockey.
Yeah,
but
but
not that exciting.
That's maybe for us because we're familiar with more guys. But I'm saying if you had to pick a trade deadline where everybody's going to be familiar with all the players getting traded worth anything, it would be basketball, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some pretty crazy trades the last couple of years. Obviously, the Luka trade happened in the middle of the year a couple of years ago.
That happened in the middle of the night over some drinks at Tootsie's.
Crazy.
That's the only way that happens.
Crazy. But yeah, no Marlins action right now. They're off today. They're back tomorrow. Big series. Marlins, you can't really put it.
Wait. We just had a conversation about how they can never beat the Phillies.
Yep.
So
but the Phillies are playing awful.
Not my problem.
I'm not saying it is your problem.
Right. But now I'm not just going to dismiss their ability to play against the Braves. Although I will say the Braves have played throughout this year a lot better than you consistently.
They can still go to hell though.
Yeah, of course. You don't have to say that for me in Atlanta.
Okay.
You know this.
Sure. But yes, no, like listen, if they can win this series, then it'd be huge. It'd be huge, obviously. They're still in it. I mean, it's pain in the ass because like how they got here.
Yeah.
Who does a season like this?
If they would have during the 12 games gone below average, they'd
right,
be 10, 12 games over.
That's all it was. Yeah, like that's the thing that was front is like, if you're 3-9, I'll take it. Like, all right, you're probably gonna go 3-9. Who loses 12 in a row? Right. Literally nobody in their history has done that. And this didn't feel like a 12 in a row lost team. It didn't. You're just like, this is the team. Like, there's been some. Hey, I've watched some real bad Marlins baseball over the years.
Right.
This is not one of them teams. It's what found it so confounding. You're like, you're telling me the 98 team didn't have a 12 gamer in there? This team has the longest in its history.
Right. I would I would say this, and I know it sounds like I'm picking on New England, but you ever seen a team where you win games and you end up with a great record, but those games are 1 or 2 plays for you being just dreadful? And I think early on in the year, everything was working for the Marlins. Everything was going their way. Timely hitting, comebacks, pitching, bullpen. And now some of those things that they were getting away with, they didn't. Now you go back to, they got out of a bases loaded, no out situation this past weekend. 2 men on, no outs, bottom of the 9th, right? Like there's a lot of situations that they've gotten out of that if they go the other way, like we're having a whole different conversation. It happens. So I'm not just going to discredit the win streak, nor am I going to discredit the loser streak. I'm just like, you just got to ride that wave as long as you can.
You could just say they're a weird ass team.
Yeah.
They're a weird ass fun team.
We've already,
if we go into this week and they lose 2 out of 3 of the Braves, listen, the Braves are good. This is not a series I think you expect to take 2 out of 3 of, but if they can, obviously, put you in a good spot, because then you got those the Rat Angels are coming in here. They stink.
Yeah.
Do
they spend a lot of money too, didn't they?
I mean, they spend a lot of money on Mike Trout. They spend a lot of money on Mike Trout. They don't spend a lot of money on him, I think, elsewhere.
Well, they had Shohei. Oh, and they got rid of, let him go.
Well, they had Shohei on the first deal.
Yeah.
They didn't have Shohei on the
$700 million.
The deferment deal.
Deferment.
That's crazy, though. Like, I can't imagine having 2 players of a generation. You're just like, yeah, still, though, not good enough. And right. Shohei leaves immediately. Like, Mike Trout does have to look at that. And he goes, huh. Because he leaves, and then he just wins World Series. And he goes, right. Maybe it is me. Am I just a really talented mush?
No. Or the guy that left was a generational player.
I understand.
Hold on. Tell me how this conversation went. Like Mike Trout's looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And what is is he having
like Mike Trout?
Is he having the Green Goblin type of moment? Is he having the William Dafoe moment in Spiderman?
Maybe he's just sitting out there with Mrs. Trout. They're out and they're by their fire pit.
Okay.
And he's got an old fashioned, and he watches. He's got in the background, and he looks and he sees Shohei Ohtani raising the World Series trophy, and he goes, "Honey, am I the mush? Have you seen my war?"
Let me ask you a question. Tobin, have you ever admitted to being a mush?
I've never admitted to being the mush, but have I actually been concerned that I was a mush? I have.
Oh, recently.
Okay.
I have.
When was it? The Heat or was it the Panthers?
It
was it Bob?
It was Bob.
No, I wasn't concerned. That was a ridiculous statement by you guys. That was so stupid.
Oh,
I would never think I was the mush for that. If anything, Sergei Bobrovsky should thank me for all his success. But neither here nor there. Yes, I've of course had fears that I was the mush. It happens with Marlins all the time. Well, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to tune in, and then I'm like, I probably shouldn't have tuned in. You fear mushage. But would I ever? Yeah,
I've seen 2 words in the last 2 seconds. This show exudes mushability. And what did you just say?
Mushage.
I rather mushability.
I don't like it.
I don't like your word. -1.
Mush.
I don't like it.
Mushage.
Well, mushage.
He said, he thought I had some mushage. What have we done today?
You're not allowed to say that.
Why?
You're not allowed to say that. After the whole phase.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say that.
You thinking Tom Holland was in his whole phase.
I know.
Crazy work.
After he just said, did he just get married? He just said that. He literally
just got married. He's probably having the greatest summer.
No. He didn't think. He said, "Oh, they broke up," and we.
What a great summer for Tom Holland. He's Spider-Man. That Spider-Man just made almost $1 billion worldwide.
Was he also in the Odyssey?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
He was?
He was, right?
Yeah,
he was in the Odyssey.
He is?
They both are, yes.
They're both in the Odyssey? Who's not in the Odyssey?
He's actually the one that told Zendaya she got the part.
Oh, that's adorbs.
Nah, come on, man.
So much for that.
You working with wifey?
Yeah.
It's a good summer.
And major blockbuster movies?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So much for that breakup.
You know, if they break up, she's got to break him off.
Why?
She makes more money.
Yeah, because all he's got is Spider-Man.
All he got is Spidey.
Yeah.
She's got.
What else has he got? I didn't even know he was in the Odyssey.
Yeah. You don't want to get Iman Shumpert.
He's like, you know, but the thing I like about Tom Holland is I think Tom Holland knows, like, I'm just built to be Spider-Man. You know, like,
no. Can't say that.
Hmm?
Because Tobey Maguire thought that, and nothing ever happened after Seabiscuit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I think Tobey Maguire resented being Spider-Man. And so then he's like, oh, I'm going to go be Seabiscuit's jockey. And it's like, nobody cares about that. You're not
Wasn't he in one? Is he wanted to Catch Me If You Can too? He was in that too. Yeah.
No, that was Leo, was he? Was Tobey Maguire?
No, that was Leo. That was Leo.
No.
Andrew Garfield played the second Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was a bastard.
No, but I'm saying, no, you know who that was?
Leonardo
Dude
DiCaprio?
From what's the kid show a long time ago? They had like hold on.
I love
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Nah,
He was in he was in Catch Me If You Can.
He was?
Yeah.
Who was he?
He was
Wait, Catch Me If You Can. Wasn't that in the 90s?
No, I don't want anyone to say anything. I want him to get there.
I don't recall.
He was.
It was like Tom Hanks, Christopher Walken, and Leo DiCaprio. That's
That was
the cast.
2002. That was 24 years ago.
No, not Catch Me If You Can. The movie with the movie with the
in real time we're seeing CTE.
You're getting a -1, dude.
No, I'm not. I got it.
In
real time, you're seeing CTE. This is crazy.
I'm not. The Magicians. The Magicians.
No,
who's that?
You talking about? Wait a minute. You talking about Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, he was in that. No, I'm telling you, the
Mark.
OG,
You talking about the guy that played?
I'm talking about Harry Potter was in that.
You're talking about a movie called
Now You See Me.
Now You
Not
See
Catch
Me
Me
with
If You
Woody
Can.
Harrelson.
Now You See Me. Yeah.
Oh my God, we just saw CTE in real life, guys. We just saw CTE in real life.
That's mushage right there.
Oh my Lord, mushability.
Take a break. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy. Time to get to a little all right. Oh, no, which is looking like our satellite signal. That's not good.
Oh, rain coming.
Oh, man. Right. It was.
Here
right
it's
as I-
pouring.
Ugh. All right. Time for that midday soak. Become a tradition down here in South Florida. It's that time. It's August.
Like to say it's like no other, but we say this every year.
Nope. It's just it's what it is.
In fact, I don't think it's rained as much as it did last year.
I feel like it's been crazy with the blasts.
Right. But not like a whole day of rain.
It's gone. Yeah. You're right on that. All right. My all right. It's gonna go to the Miami Marlins. They weird as hell. But Stowers, Conine, Joe Mack, Sandy, Mike Peterson, big stones this weekend. Even though the Mets suck, it never gets old beating them because I hate them. I love beating the Mets. Oh, one of the great joys of my life was getting to be a mascot and taunt Mets fans on opening day. God, that was a great time. My oh no. It's got to go to Will Levis, dude. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. There's no way there's 32 better quarterbacks than me. There might be more. Will Levis? What are you talking about? You got to have some awareness when you say dumbass stuff like that. I almost cursed. That was very close. Sorry.
Will Levis.
I'm glad you caught yourself.
Got you to the edge of cursing?
Because I remember thinking, I'm like, I've never thought watching a game, oh no, I don't want that guy not to be hurt. Whoever watches a game and is like, oh man, we lost that guy. He's terrible. So yeah, Will Levis gets my oh no, dude. Jackass. Leroy?
All right, my all right goes to one Michael Thorbornson. Just won a tournament this year. Last 2 weeks, we've had a 21-year-old and a 24-year-old win on the PGA Tour, which is crazy.
Youth.
They're getting really young. They're getting really young. Just the ways in which they come up and play, because the number one player in college, there's no draft. He automatically gets a tour card.
Oh, really?
So Koivin, the guy that won last week, he was the number one college player the year before, automatically gets status. Huh?
Who determines the rankings?
There's a college ranking of they play tournaments or whatever.
Like coaches or media?
No, just your like you get points for winning, placing. So it's like, the same way they do it on tour. But
gotcha.
Last year, Koivin won 11 times. He ended up winning 11 times in college in 3 years. So he was ready. This guy's been around for a couple of years, but and they all come to school over here.
When does Tiger Woods' kid start college? Is he in college or is he starting college?
He caddied for the USAM champ. He was the caddy. So they're both going to Florida State together. So it's just like the young guys, these old guys, it ain't, it's not a thing where we just ride these old guys till the end. There's some young guys coming up.
Joins the golf team fall of 2027.
Next year.
So
my own no is going to go to Teaspoon. Called us, told us to come get her. We thought we were going to spend a couple of days with her because she don't have school.
Used for laundry.
That was yesterday. And I went to PT. I came back. Message. Rebecca took an Uber back to school. I'm like,
an Uber?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told her I'd bring her after the show.
That's not a cheap Uber.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did that hurt you?
It hurt. It hurt a little bit. It really did.
Sorry,
it hurt a little bit.
I'm sorry, dude.
That she didn't even say bye.
She
tried calling.
She tried calling. Damage is done.
Yes, exactly. I'm like,
Jennifer.
Man, I wasn't that excited about school.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I hear that rain. What damage is done for you, Jennifer?
I've had them muted because it's really crazy over here right now.
It's not damage is done.
I'm sorry. What's your all right now? My apologies.
-1.
I'll take it. I deserve it.
I didn't even hear him.
You know when Tobin messes up, it's very quick. You have to have your ears open to hear it.
Except that Dalshi read.
No, we have that
one. I was stuck in the mud.
Wonderful.
No, we got that ready. That's getting played in the next 5 minutes.
That was like. Come on, brain, get the word out.
Transition.
Man, I'll tell you, when I stutter, woo, I'm stuck.
You got there, buddy.
Anyway, what is your all right, Jennifer?
Did you guys see that the magician that was with Jimmy Butler and made him fall off his chair?
Yes,
I did see that, but that's old. I got sent yesterday.
That's old. Why is it on my feed now?
Hey,
I don't know why.
Hey, get him. Nope.
No, Leroy. The magician himself 1 day ago posted it.
I'm sure he did because it was going viral, but that was from a year ago. Jay Balvin set him up. I remember us talking about it.
Well,
that was when it's
we
still funny.
Did we?
We definitely did.
We
definitely did. Jimmy Butler got scared by a card trick from a magician, and he was in, I think, Colombia with Jay Balvin. He set that whole thing up. Jay Balvin has pulled like a bunch of pranks on Jimmy Butler.
Was it a real snake? Because it was moving.
I don't know.
I think it was.
I don't know. Probably.
That's right, RVA Richie. Leroy does this and he gets mauled.
Okay, but at least mine says
you're running back. You're used to getting mauled.
I mean, it did happen. At least it happened. You made up something that didn't happen. Like what Jennifer did and what you did are not the same.
Oh no, Leroy!
You broke up a happy home, Leroy. You broke up a happy home.
You said Tom Holland was in his recently.
I meant Daniel Radcliffe. Sorry.
No, that's not what you meant. Daniel Radcliffe was from another movie. No, it's not what you meant. Now you're mixing up.
No, I meant the movie Now You See Me.
Yes, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you alleging that Tom Holland and Zendaya were no longer together because Tom Holland was in his Ho phase.
I just love hearing you say that. I have not stopped laughing.
Why is
that
so funny?
Who tells a reporter, nah, I'm breaking up with my girl Zendaya because I got to get into my Ho phase. I gotta shoot up my spidey senses. I gotta.
Honey, it's been great. I know everybody thinks that I'm marrying up way much with you because you want to be with me. I'm 5'4", but I'm enough of you. I got to be in my Ho phase.
Forget the euphoria I got with Zendaya. I got to get into my Ho phase.
That's insane.
Dave South says he's doing the Fred Astaire movie. That's a movie you do right after getting that Spiderman check. You're like, no, what I'm gonna do a biopic about a famous ballroom dancer.
See, you only could do that if you have 2 major blockbusters in the summer. If you got the Odyssey and you got Spider-Man, you could do any movie you want.
You have to be like your agent, and your agent's like, you want to do what, dude? Can we just do another superhero movie? He goes, I really would like to be a ballroom dancer.
It's probably because when he saw that check, there's been a lot of artists. A lot of actors that have done that movie that they saw the check instead of the movie.
Right. Yeah. But I would just keep taking the checks.
Oh,
be like, when can we make the next Spider-Man movie?
Tobin is deep fried Astaire.
What's your oh no, Jennifer?
It's this. It's Leroy. Like I can't
Wait!
get over. I cannot get over it.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?
We're putting it on you, sir.
He loves putting the stink on other people.
You do, and also don't forget that you said earlier something about cleaning their butt out. What is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, we're playing that too.
I mean,
you've gone through a lot. No, you've gone through a lot today.
He's we know why, because he's heartbroken.
Yo, Leroy, we in real time we saw you have CTE.
You've had 3 instances
in real time. We saw you suffer CTE, like on that Spider-Man, trying to figure it out. It was like in real time. You were naming movies, random intangible actors. We went from Leo to Mark Ruffalo.
I never said Leo.
What's that? What's that movie?
I was trying to think of the magician movie.
Harry Potter.
Oh my goodness!
I gotta tell you, man, I feel terrible for that Ruffalo.
Yeah, you always do that.
Leroy had CTE. Tobin had KFC.
Wait. What did I do?
He's putting the stink on you.
I didn't say it.
Vlad, what's your all right now? Oh my God, it's raining so scary.
Oh yeah, we're not even there.
It's really bad.
It's nasty, bro.
It's
Vlad,
coming
what do you
this
got,
way.
man?
Oh no, the wind's blowing that way.
Oh man.
no.
All right. My all right. WWE. They had a good weekend of great wrestling action in SummerSlam. Capped off with a great main event between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. The Shield story finally takes a break. Maybe it's over, but it's wrestling, so it never ends. You know, they'll just add another chapter. So all right to all the performers in Minneapolis, Minnesota for the past 2 days for SummerSlam. My own no. Baseball.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh
You got to fix it, man. You can't be giving people 10-year, $120 million contracts like all the time. Like every player, every young player that signed, every young star gets a 10-year deal, right?
Yep.
9 figures. And then when it's time to move them, you can't. You can't.
No, the economics of the sport are really messed up.
It's bad.
But I don't think that the Dodgers spending all the money is the biggest problem. I think they got to get other people to spend money. And I think you're right. I think the contract length needs to be fixed on some of this stuff. Because, like, signing somebody to a 13-year deal, like, who's that good for?
Right.
Like, you know? Ooh.
You heard that?
Yeah.
That was a sky
That
burping.
was loud. Oh, man. Anyway, that's our show for today, man. It was a weird one here on a Monday, but it was fun to be back. Everybody have a great day. Drive safe out there. Be safe. If you can't, if you can avoid driving right now, at least where we are, don't. But have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you rascals tomorrow. Eligibility requirements. Those are the words. Woo, that's in the montage for later. Wow. Let's try that again. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
I don't mind them trying to strip the ball, but when, running backs, they tell you got to run it out like 20 yards down the field. When you run down the field and you get to like 15 and the play is over and they damn near run the next play, then somebody come, boop. I'm like, really, dude? Because the coach going to react, right? Coaches got to react. They feel like they got to react.
Yeah, definitely. They feel like they have to have a thing.
So H-Hand probably got yelled at. And I'm like, yo, what are we doing, dude? I said, okay. Say, when we get pads on and you got to put your mouthpiece in, don't be coming over there counting your chickens. I'm cleaning your butt out.
Jeez.
Let's go. Turn me up.